It feels like the only time you see me is when you turn your head to the side and look at me differently. All right, let's go. This because this will never end until the end. The song ends.
I think I lost my patience last night. I got high as expectations last night.
All right.
So
this will never end.
Bro, it's like straight out of the
episode
movie,
3 of Audiochumps, take 1.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Should we hide this?
Yeah, I got it.
So we're good.
We are good. You can
All
clap that.
Clap
So it's like,
Yeah, bro.
all right.
Hold on a little bit. Hold on.
That was a test run. That was a test run.
Practice, bro. I've never done this before. So like, this is what directors do. All right, you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Audiochumps episode. all right. Audiochumps episode 3 part 1. No.
Let's do some vocal exercises.
Audio
Unique New York. Because I can't stutter.
So take 1. All right. Audiochumps episode 3, take 1.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Action.
Welcome, everybody.
Music been at, man. What a music at. It's been a hot minute,
I know, man.
We got the two kings on the
Sir.
podcast right here.
Of course.
What up, boys?
Young men.
How's everyone living, man?
I've been
Great,
pretty
bro.
good, bro.
I'm in great.
18.
Enjoying life.
Breathing.
Stuff that I got left.
18, just graduated.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I've been taking it easy.
Yeah.
For real?
You getting ready
Not-
to leave, boss?
Yeah, bro. We got 4 days.
Oh,
Where you getting ready to
God.
go?
4 days. You're going to Florida and then Paris Island, South Carolina, Marine Corps boot camp. Let's get it.
Jeez, are you scared at all?
I mean, like, there's definitely a nervous factor, but I'm really excited. I feel like a lot of people aren't excited for boot camp, but I'm just looking at it like opportunity. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I mean, obviously, like, there's definitely some nervousness
Yeah.
because that shit's gonna be crazy. But
Was the reason that you went in for like the benefits?
yeah, it was like a lot of benefits, but like honestly, so I first got my interest from work. Actually, this girl I work with, she was named Lauren, and she's in the Army National Guard. So she would always like have her drill 1 week in a month, and like I knew she got benefits from it and stuff. So I got knowledge of it from that, and then in January I just got a cold call from my recruiter, Sergeant Flores, and then like ever since that I had a meeting with him. I was like, in the beginning I was not planning on going in. It was probably like an 80-20 in my head. I was like, all right, there's an 80% chance that I'm not doing this. I'm like, maybe I'll do it. I went in for a meeting, and then I'm like 50-50. And then I knew Cam Britt was going in, and I was cool with him. So he got me to go to the first PT. And ever since that, I was just like in. Like the first PT was just, it was crazy. It was
Like
awesome.
this summer, you gotta be like really dedicated to.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
I mean, I definitely like the fitness lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's kind of how I like to live. And like being paid to do that, that's another aspect of it that I like. Yeah, bro.
What are the benefits to it? Because don't you get to go to college for free?
So I'm in the reserves. So it's a little weird. So the reserves, I think you get the Montgomery GI Bill, which isn't like, it's not full tuition. But what I want to do is I want to try and get some part-time active duty. So if you get 90 days active duty, you get 50% of the GI Bill, which basically means that's completely 50% of your college tuition, room and board, like everything like that after 90 days. So that's what I'm trying to do like in the summers.
Good
Oh, yeah.
God.
Does that count towards boot camp or?
No. But you do get paid full time at boot camp,
Okay.
which is good.
How much an hour?
I mean, it's 24/7, so that would be nice.
So you're always on the clock. If you really think
Honestly,
about
it's
it.
probably like if you do the math, it's probably like $3 or $4 an hour. Cause if you
Damn!
no,
Even when you're sleeping, though, you got to think about that,
if you
bro.
think of it 24/7,
Okay.
nah, it might be more.
Alright.
Cause it's probably like if it were an 8-hour day,
Mhm.
5 days a week, like a 40-hour work week, it would be like maybe like around like 15 an hour,
Okay.
something like that. So like
Okay.
169 hours in a week. I don't know. This is just all estimations, but
I mean, at least we got time to do this place before.
Yeah, I agree.
He was gonna leave right after graduation.
yeah, I was supposed to leave
Jeez.
on the 6th, but since I'm in the reserves, they got like only one weekend every month that you can go in,
Mm.
so it got pushed back a week.
Are you trying to go into infantry? Like, what part of the Marines are you trying to do?
So my MOS is what it's called. It's in the engineering field. So it's MOS 1391. Its title is bulk fuel specialist. So basically, I'm a fuel guy. So I'm gonna be pumping that gas, like, you know.
Of course.
Pumping it in their airplanes and stuff. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I've heard it. It's like kind of ass, but also at the top end of it, I'm pretty sure that you can go on like the mid-air resupply missions where it's like you got 2 planes in mid-air, like one large cargo plane, like will fuel up a jet or something in mid-air, which would be badass,
that is
bro.
true. My grandfather was telling me about that.
Can you do like some Fast and Furious shit where you jump from one plane to the other?
Bro, that would be sick.
Do you want to live to see tomorrow?
I'll give it a chance. I like my chances.
But yeah.
I got a parachute on my back. I'll be good. Come on.
Bro, GTA, you get in an aerial vehicle, you automatically spawn.
Bro.
I don't.
How
Dude.
was graduation for you, boss?
I liked graduation. It was short, but it was weird. I was expecting to feel a lot more emotional.
Was it the same day as ours?
Yes.
Yeah, I could say that. I wasn't as emotional. Were y'all really?
I wasn't super emotional. I thought it was going to be way more emotional, but I feel like just the fact that we were online all year kind of took that like away from us a little bit. So it's not like I saw my friends every day. So
yeah, I feel the same way.
I was walking down the aisle or whatever you want to call it, and I was looking at everybody, and I was just like, I feel like I should be crying right now.
Yeah,
like I'm not going to see any of these people
scary.
ever again.
That's
Like,
true.
I was just like, I don't really care at the moment. I mean, maybe it'll hit
I
me.
felt the same way.
I was mad that ours, it was like we were looking at each other, and it was like A through K.
Okay.
And then L through Z, right? But the thing is, we were looking at each other. So when I got my name called, we had to walk around, and the only friend I saw was Anthony. But if I were on the other side, they would have like JR, Hunter, Brayden,
It was basically
they would have
like,
all
a
saw
lot
each
of
other.
us.
It was literally like me and Saul. Oh, and Mason and Bryce. But like,
And Chris.
I didn't know. Like, I was like, should I be feeling this type of way? Because when they was like, you can get up and leave, like, I was jolly as shit. I was jumping up, yelling.
I found it.
Gave my man Hunt.
Yeah. I found it a little more. I was like a little more beat up after the graduation practice because that was our first time or our last time actually in the building.
Yeah.
So I was like, after this, like we leave these doors and then we're done. Like that's it for high school. So you know we're on to college.
I'm
So
fine with it. I enjoyed the 4 years.
Brayden,
am I, though.
for you, like, did you find yourself like you had to think to yourself a lot before you went to the Marines? Like,
I mean, yes.
did you have in mind like the rest of your life? Because like that's kind of how I feel when I think of like these college decisions. Like when I had to, I thought whether or not I wanted to do the seed program at UD, or if I wanted to go to UD, or if I wanted to go to UNC, or I mean, it's like it didn't hit me until like the deadline started coming up that these like decisions will impact like the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So for me, so I'm like, I like to take my time to think about stuff. Like obviously that's a major thing, going to the military, signing a 6-year contract. So I told my recruit after the meeting, he's like, all right, take some time to think about it. He's like, how long do you think you'll need until you make your decision? Because like we want to get stuff done, and like we want to like get you set up. We gotta like get you enlisted and everything and swear in. So I'm like, I'll probably take a few weeks. He's like, well, would you be able to know in like 2 or 3 days? And I'm like,
I can't have that kind of pressure on
And
me.
I don't know. It was a lot to think about over those few days, but I was just like,
Wait, so you did make the decision within the few days?
yeah, pretty much. And like, I can still get out, like technically, but after like making that decision, especially after going to MEP, they call it MEPS, Military Entrancing Processing Station. That's where you actually swear in and like take your oath. So it's like I could still get out now, but basically, yeah, I kind of had 2 to 3 days to really decide, and I was just like, what if I could do this, you know?
It is very pressuring because I talked to the same guy he did, and they want to know like soon.
Yeah, like they're fast paced and stuff. So
I was getting attacked by one of those dudes, bro.
They got to meet that quota.
I know. I never thought of it that way, but no, you're right.
Yeah.
They said,
Same thing
"Oh,
with cops. Like
Huh?
you were saying, same thing with tickets and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like,
like
Oh
Like,
yeah,
no,
like
at
towards
the,
the end of the month.
towards the end of the month, you're more likely to get pulled over
Mm-hmm.
yes,
because
yeah."
cops have to meet a quota.
I didn't know that either.
That's so
I didn't know that.
ridiculous.
It
Yeah.
is. 'Cause, I mean, no one's trying to be an asshole at the beginning.
That's
of the
true.
month.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know that, you're probably gonna start driving a little bit more carefully near
I
the end
do.
of the month,
I
though.
do.
Yeah, I agree.
Know that.
I got real lucky. I got pulled over by a cop once, and it was my once, and it was my neighbor. So I got pulled
Oh,
over.
was it Mr. Davis?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Mr. Davis. It was
What's his name? It
Nia's
starts with a T.
dad, Todd.
Okay, yeah.
Todd?
Yeah, Todd.
Yeah, that's-
Don't say how fast you're going. Don't say.
We have a
that.
lot of cops in the neighborhood.
I'm not gonna say.
Don't
no,
say
I'm not
that.
gonna say how fast I
Don't
was
say
going,
that,
but
bro, 'cause-
but I was on POW MIA highway. You know,
Okay, that says a lot.
Yeah, bro,
and it's
that's-
literally
that's open
it's a
season.
1-lane road. I was like, I can see there's no one in front of me. It's a 1-lane road. Like I just be zooming on that, and it's always on my way to work, on my way to Chipotle every day. I just go as fast as I went. And then the one time, the car was like, it was facing towards the other way, so they weren't even looking at my lane, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say how fast I was going, but they turned around, and then I was like, and then I pulled over, and I was like so scared. I was like, I have my wallet on me. I have my insurance. I have my yeah. And then I was like, and then he was like, oh, what house do you live in? I was like, what? I didn't realize it was my neighbor. And then I was like, oh. And then he was like, yeah, we got you going this way over.
Yeah,
And then
don't
I was
say that, bro. Don't say.
And he was like, just so you know, it's a 40 all the way. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I appreciate that. And then all that stuff. And then he let me go. And then
I'm gonna kill to be with you, bro. I'll be pushing on that too.
I mean, yeah, it's
Like,
open
yeah,
season.
It's like
It is.
1 lane, and like there's no car in front of me. I will be pushing.
Especially
Yeah,
when you
bro, I
go
was
down the
saying
ramp,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Like if you're coming from Dover.
and that's
I don't know
why
if you
because
guys-
yeah, they were at the bottom of the ramp. So like
Yup.
if you were coming over, you wouldn't know that they were there.
Yeah.
But I wasn't paying attention because I was going towards them, so I could have seen it the whole way. But I was just vibing.
There's always a cop lurking near the one elementary school near Postal 8. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh, I do know.
don't
Yeah.
drive it
Yeah,
out.
right by Troop 3. Right by
Yes.
Troop 3. Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
They are lurking
Yeah.
at all times, bro.
Yeah.
No, bro.
When-
You know where they're lurking at? By you know where the ballpark is?
I'm never around
Bro,
there anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're
See him hiding, bro.
Bro, yeah, near Postal 8, one of my teammates, Ashton, got pulled over
Damn.
at our 5 a.m. practice. So it was 4:30 in the morning, and he got pulled over. I was like, "There's no way."
Did he
because
still come to practice?
yeah, he came late, and like our coach was cool with it, but like I wouldn't even believe. I was like, I can't believe that someone pulled him over at 4:30 because when I left, like my house, I didn't see a car on the road until like 5 minutes into my drive because it's 4:30 a.m.
I feel like
So I was like,
being a
I'm
cop-
pushing it. I can go as fast.
I feel like being a cop is like a really corrupt job, in a way.
How?
Because my grandfather was a cop, and he was basically explaining like how it works. And I don't want to like say anything. I'm just gonna say what I remember. Basically, I mean, I'm not gonna remember it all, but basically, like you get a sheet. I mean, it was back in the day. I mean, it might be something different now, but you got a sheet, and like you have to clock in what you did every day. And like, say if you didn't do anything, like whoever was in charge of you, or like whoever your supervisor was, like they would look at that every day and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are you doing?" And like, think about it. If you don't do anything or bother anyone, you're gonna get fired because you're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But say you don't see anything wrong, like, are you at fault for that?
You have to reach.
Yeah. So you. I
I
mean,
feel you.
like, say the speed limit is 40, and you're like, "Dang, I mean."
I
My
haven't-
supervisor says I haven't been doing much. This clown's going 43. Let me really draw on him. Like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna ruin someone's day?
Yeah,
like that?
but there's no way that you don't see stuff like that going on. Like people speed everywhere, and I know cops let it slide because if it's 3 over, they should. But like, if you're a cop, you need to protect the law. So
yeah, but you do have to fill that quota too, because you
that's what I'm
could lose your job.
Yeah, I think the objective just should not be that. Like
Yeah,
it
there's-
shouldn't be to get a certain number. Like obviously the job of the police is like to protect and serve. So you only in extreme cases really. Like if you're on like I guess it depends like the speed zone, but for example, for speeding, like if you're going 5 over and like a 40 or something, like that's not gonna hurt.
Or if like consistently like this person's like catching this many people a month and then another person is like catching way less people like consistently, then you can bring it up. But
yeah, but like that makes you a better cop the more people you pull over.
No,
like,
no,
I don't think that makes you a
That's
better
why I think
cop.
it's like it's kind of a corrupt job.
Yeah.
I could see what you're saying from that point of view.
Like
Definitely.
that's what I wanted to do, and like when that kind of sunk in my head, I was like, nah, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that at all anymore with my life.
I love the group chat going,
Bro,
Yep.
stop, bro.
I'm messing around with you, Q. I respect you. Support for the Brandon Alper experience is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in the world for men's grooming below the waist. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. I'm one of the first people to try out the new Lawnmower 4.0, and I'm absolutely blown away by the performance. The craftsmanship and details on the 4.0 are next level. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their wonderful skin-safe technology. This upgraded trimmer includes a multi-function travel lock, or if you press the button 3 times, it will engage the travel lock. The Lawnmower 4.0 also consists of a 4K LED light that helps give you a precise shave where you can turn it on or off as needed. Did I mention wireless charging? The new wireless charging system consists of electromagnetic induction, which helps the battery length last longer. The Lawnmower 4.0 even allows you to customize your trim with additional lengths and sizes from 1 through 4. Get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using the code Alper. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com using the code Alper. Unlock your confidence and always use the tools for the right job with Manscaped. Trust me when I say this. Your balls will thank you. Of course, bro.
So man, it's tough.
All good, man. So, I've been listening to some music recently, right? And there's 3 artists that I want to talk about at the moment. Number 1, Babytron. Have to speak upon him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you were talking about this here.
Babytron came out with an album called Luka Trončić. Right,
The most ridiculous album name I've ever heard.
First of all,
album cover is bad too.
that is
terrible. It's like
You just
it's like a
silly,
Gucci Mane.
You really just like silly music. You know that? Like you just like
Yes.
silly things.
well, all right. So I was on Twitter one day, right, and I saw someone post something that said Babytron is the best artist of our generation, and I said, "Who the hell is Babytron?"
So you had
bro?
to fall in love with it.
Of course. So I watched a couple of clips of how he was rapping, and he rapped exactly like TJX6. So, and I'm guessing you know
I'm trying to think of where I've
TJX6.
heard that name from.
The government tried to ban me from the dark web. I downloaded Tor browser, then got back in. Went and bought a VPN. That guy. Yeah, because he raps like Michigan. Yeah, because he raps like Michigan people. Like he sounds like BFB to Pac-Man and all them kind of people.
Michigan.
Nah, stop, bro. Stop. Because look, I'll tell Brandon. I'll let you go first, but I'll tell you about how I found out about Babytron.
Okay.
After you.
All right, fair enough. So I listened to a couple of the clips that people are putting under Twitter captions and whatnot, and I said, all right, bro, this dude is awful. But then I start listening, and I actually start to enjoy the sound. It's like how I was with TJX6. Like TJX6, the first time I heard him, I was like, bro, this is awful. And then Babytron started to grow on me. And then I heard Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. He rapped on the Office beat. Bro, that man, I don't care. You could say all of his songs sound the same, but at least they are unique and it sounds good and it's actually enjoyable to listen to.
Exactly. Like it doesn't. Like there are rappers who have good beats who like are really lyrical, but like if you're different,
Yes.
okay, I'll give you a listen because sometimes like it does seem like kind of repetitive, like just like this generation of rappers, but like he is different. But like, look, when I like, so I found about Babytron because of Lil Yachty's project. You can say whatever you want. Look, I'm a Lil Yachty super fan. You can say whatever you want, but basically, like all the verses from the Michigan rappers. Yeah. They were like really entertaining. Whether like you could say they're good, like whether they're good or not, I don't know. Like whether the lyrics whether the lyrics were good or not, they were like entertaining. Like Like you have RMC Mike, like white bitch got some good head, but she got lice in it. like that. Bro, it is so funny. Like it's so like, bro, they all have like a really distinct sound. They all have a really distinct flow, and they all have a really distinct voice. And like that just makes.
I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. Like that album, like I'm not even trying. I'm hating, bro. That album was trash. Like,
bro,
I'm a kid of being the beats were too jolly, the rappers were too jolly.
That's what I love about it. Like,
Yes,
bro,
that's what
it's
makes
not
it
like
good,
any
though.
other music. Like, it's not like a typical Yachty. So like when I started listening to it, I was like, I wasn't super into it, but like since I'm such a big Yachty fan, I kind of like forced myself to listen to it more.
Yeah.
But the more I listened to it, the more I like enjoyed it.
Like,
Yes.
what's that one song called? Not Final Form, but what's it called? Like Fight Night or Round 4 or something like that. What's it called?
Fight Night Round 4.
Is that what it's called?
Well, which one is it?
I don't know, bro. But like, there's like 2 or 3 songs on that album. Wait? How many songs on it?
There's like 14.
All right, so it's an album.
Like
It's
that.
an album
It's a
Yeah, well, it's
tape.
like a
It's
tape, mixtape.
It's not like a studio album.
Yeah.
okay. Because an EP is like 12 or something.
No,
like that.
EP's like 6, 7, or 4.
I thought it was like up to 12. I guess everyone has. Their
Well,
own
because that's
general-
extended play, and then LP is like long play or something. I don't know what it means.
Okay, but like basically the beats, I didn't like them. They were just too jolly, and like I just kept listening to them because it's like this shit is so ass. I just enjoyed listening to it. Like it was so bad.
I like Michigan rappers though because Sada. I enjoy listening to Sada Baby.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
2 songs.
I've
like
never
two
heard
Michigan
of a
rappers.
single artist you guys have named yet.
Really?
Well, they're
Lil Yachty?
no.
Lil
To be
Yachty?
honest,
I've heard of Lil
no.
Yachty, okay.
But to be honest, Brayden, they are randoms.
Okay.
Like they're
They are-
complete
they are-
randoms. Like
no.
Lil Yachty was just trying to put on like Michigan.
Okay.
And he
rappers.
failed miserably.
Bro,
Cat-
I
Cat,
know who
because we listen to
Babytron is now.
Babytron.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So he's just trying to rep his state.
Exactly.
No, he's
well,
not-
he's not
he's
even
from
from there.
Georgia.
He just loves
What?
From the D
No.
to the
'Cause I
A.
know
He
he's
just
got, like,
loves. He just
Minnesota.
loves
Oh.
Michigan.
From the D
Wait.
to the A.
Oh shit,
Put respect on it.
You straight. I understand.
That's a good song though.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Like, Lil Yachty, like, we've all said this and you've heard it before. In my opinion, Lil Yachty's the most hit or miss artist. But the one thing I will give him, if you see Lil Yachty and T Grizzly on a song, you know that Jones about to be fire.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Because Lil Yachty is.
What?
I think that they just keep trying to make another from the D to the A, and they just. I'm not saying they fail, but they can never make a hit as hard as that song.
No, that's
was.
true. But I mean, it doesn't mean it's bad.
No, it doesn't make it bad. It's just it seems as if every single time they try to make that same structure of a song, and they just go back and forth, and it's never as good as from the D to the A.
Did you know they made from the D to the A too?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, it was on one of his like birthday
Sa-
mixes.
yeah, it was like
But It was
SoundCloud,
on
right?
SoundCloud, but in a mix. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. 2 Volts was good. What songs do they have together? From
They
the D to the
have-
A, 2 Volts.
There's another one, too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. There's like another really popular song.
Get
that they
Money
have.
Brothers, I think it's
No,
called.
there's another really, really
I don't really
popular
like
one.
this song either.
I can't remember.
I don't know either. I remember on one of what was the song with T Grizzly and Lil Pump?
They made a
I've
song.
never
together?
heard of that.
Or was it Lil?
I'm
Ye-
not sure.
Bro, he just fell off.
He did fall off.
I mean, that's what happened with all the 2016 like SoundCloud rappers, though. I mean, they just rode their wave. And I'm not the biggest J. Cole fan, but he predicted that with 1985. I mean, but the
You don't like
problem
J. Cole?
is no. Let me say one thing real quick. The thing is with J. Cole's 1985 song, I feel that song was just so obvious that like you don't have to make a song about that because obviously if you're a big rapper, you're just going to try and ride waves, and if you're not good at it, you're going to fall off. So I feel that song was just, yes, it's true, but it's not as special as everyone put it out to be. Even though like it was true and he predicted it. Maybe I'm just hating because I'm not the biggest J. Cole fan. But I just feel like that was such an obvious like thing that was gonna happen to the SoundCloud rappers because they're not. I don't want to say talented enough to start a new sound, but
Did you see the Mount Rushmore SoundCloud rappers?
yes,
I did
It was-
see that.
It was
Lil
X, Uzi,
X, Ski Mask, and
Ski Mask was up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I don't remember who the other one was.
Lil Peep.
No, it was.
Fuck.
You said X Ski Mask.
All right, let me chill. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
X Ski
You're
Mask
good.
Uzi.
I'm not a Lil Peep fan, but just you know.
I don't know.
Did you hear about remember when they was the regular Mount Rushmore of music?
Yeah.
Where it was who was on it
It
originally?
was Drake.
Drake.
Lil
Oh,
Wayne.
the one from 2018 to present had Cardi B on it.
No. What?
Oh,
Bro,
you didn't
that
see
list
that
was
one?
awful,
Yeah.
dude.
Where did you see
Huh?
that?
Bro, it was
Rap
bad.
posted it.
It was
But
bad.
It was terrible.
No, there was one where it was Drake. I don't remember the other two were, but there was a question mark on the one, and LeBron was like, he put someone, and Nicki Minaj was like, nice try, but the queen is here or some nonsense. And to be honest, I think she deserves to be up there.
Oh, I agree. She's the greatest female rapper of all time.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
with that
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
No one's touching her. Cardi
Ever.
B, not even close.
I like Cardi B though. You're hating.
I mean, I don't think she could touch her. I don't.
Yeah, I agree.
Not even close.
Didn't they diss each other on the same song with Motorsport? Wasn't that a
Man,
thing?
You should watch your mouth.
I don't remember, but I just remember like looking at the Genius rap lyrics and
don't like
seeing
the
that they
no
dissed
office.
each other.
I don't work for no office, but they copying that's facts though. Wait, but she wasn't on Motorsport.
Yeah, it was Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Oh yeah, Cardi B was on that joint.
Yeah. Watch your
So,
man.
Tell me,
You
have
should
you
watch him
seen
out.
I'ma wrap my weave up. I'm gonna Tressolina. Tell my gasolina. Skirt. Oh yeah.
That's a good song.
I don't know if they diss each other. You know the Migos about to drop a project.
Yeah,
right
Culture
now.
3.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Polo G's too.
Polo G.
Piano G.
Pierre Bourne.
I haven't heard a stick out album in 2021. Like an album. There's been one album for me that has stuck out. Just one. Soulfly by Rod Wave. I know a lot of people don't fuck with Rod Wave, but like I don't even think Slime Language 2 was that good.
Oh,
I don't
not at
think it
all.
was that
No.
good. There's
I like a
5 or
good
6
like
good
3
in there.
songs on that.
I think the first 8 songs. Well, I mean, there's skips within the first 8 songs, but it was Young Thug and then Gunna, and then all of a sudden he just tried to put all of his friends on, like all the YSL
everyone in
people.
YSL,
Yeah.
And some
I mean,
of them
some
did
of them were
good.
bad.
They
Some of them
did.
were bad.
My favorite song is Paid the Fine.
That
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
that's
good
a good one.
song, bro.
And
And like
very good song.
YTB Trench or whatever.
Yeah, I've
his
never
name
heard
is.
of that
I've
in
never
my
heard of him, but his verse I think was the best on the song, and he killed it with the chorus.
Yeah.
the hook.
You want to talk about skips, Brandon? Is that what you said? Skips?
One sec, hold
Yeah,
on.
'cause
I
you
just
know
want
what
to
I-
say
you know
something.
what
real
I'm
quick.
about to get at.
I know you are.
Braden's gonna get in on
What are
this
we
too.
talking about?
At the same, all right, we'll get to that in a sec. But am I the only person that is kind of sad that Lil Baby and Gunna are like
Yeah.
starting to split apart from each other?
No, you want to know what I found out about
think
them?
so.
What?
My bro, like we actually had a conversation about this. Did you know that Gunna taught Lil Baby how to rap? Gunna put Lil Baby on.
I thought Young Thug
So,
Young Thug took Lil
Young-
Baby out of the hood to bring him into the studio.
But they paid Gunna to teach him how to rap.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dang. And,
So
and
they
now Baby
they were
is
like
way
close,
bigger.
but they just like
still
they
like
made an
Gunna, man.
album, but they just went their own separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't feel like if they made an album again, I don't think it would be good as what was it called?
Drip harder.
Yeah, I don't think it would be as good as that. I think that they went their separate ways and it was for the better.
Well, I mean, they still make songs together, but it's like a one-on-one. They are not dropping singles as often as they did in 2018.
What's the last song you remember them dropping?
Heating Up off of My Turn. They had, what was the one song? Blindfold.
Blindfold is
off
on
of
Wanna.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then
And
Paid
to
the
be honest-
Fine.
Yeah.
Paid the Fine. It's just they're not releasing music as often as I feel like they did. But maybe it's just because they had that collab album. And that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
but
I
I'll
just think
never
they
be
had
as
two different
sad
styles.
about a duo splitting apart as Uzi and Cardi. That sucks.
That was worth it.
what was it?
Cardi just fell off the face of the earth.
Oh, no,
What?
Honestly,
did
honestly, it was
not.
wrong.
Way.
A lot of people did not like
Whole Lotta Red.
Letter Red?
yeah.
I love it.
I
I agree.
started I hated it at first, then it grew on me. It's an alright album. I mean, alright, it's a good album in my
No, that's
opinion. It's a
fair.
good
That's fair. It being an alright album is fair, but
Mm-hmm.
the production is crazy, and I'm like a sucker for good production.
What
So
what really made me mad was like when you look at TikTok and like all the leaks and everything that came out with it. It was
yeah, that was like the original Whole Lotta Red, and that would have been a classic album.
yeah, like you heard all these leaks, you're like, yo, Whole Lotta Red's about to be fire. And then when it came out, it was on Christmas, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The Whole Lotta Red came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I remember waking up at like 9 a.m. and I turned it on and I was like, what is this? I started skipping through the songs and I'm like, what is this? I just like
Skip.
Bro, like it was the worst wake up to Christmas ever.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I listened to it at 12 a.m.
So did I. You know what was the most upsetting? And I was talking to you guys while it came out because all of us got off the mic for like 3 minutes to listen to Pain 1993 when that came out. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
Bro,
I hated it. I like it now though.
Nah.
Wait, was that a single?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out.
Well, no, it came out as a part of.
Care Package, right?
No, not Care Package.
Ooh,
Dark Lane demo
Dark Lane
tapes.
demo.
Oh yeah. Trying to think, what are other like really good duos? Honestly, nah, I don't.
Future and Young
we talked about
Thug.
that before.
What about Drake and Future?
Yeah, I like that. But to be honest,
I think they're overhyped.
well,
I mean,
I don't like What a Time to Be Alive as much as people do.
Honestly, I only like 5 songs on What a Time to Be
Yeah, but
Alive.
there's like 8 songs, so that's.
Really?
Nah,
I thought there was
there's got to be more than 8
songs.
songs.
Are there?
There's more than 8 songs.
I
I'm
thought
pretty
so.
sure.
I think Diamonds Dancing is my favorite song
Diamonds
off that album.
Dancing.
Wait,
Got a
isn't that what
really
it's
big
called?
Yeah, Diamonds Dancing's
Yeah.
on there. Jumpman.
Scholarships, Big
Scholarship
Rings.
is good. Big
Yeah.
Rings.
yeah, I like Big
It's a good like hype.
Yeah,
playlist.
I agree.
But
Sipping on time.
I want to talk about
But-
the skips. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, but so what's up with Future and collab albums? You have What a Time to Be Alive. You have
Super Slimy.
Super Slimy,
Baby Pluto.
Baby
Yeah.
Pluto,
Word on Drugs, right?
Word on Drugs.
Yeah,
And I
like
think
that album.
to me, he only pulled his weight on Pluto X Baby Pluto.
I only like 2 songs on that one.
you are hating.
No, dude. He definitely pulled his weight on Pluto X Baby Pluto. I think he actually was better than Uzi. I don't know about
Okay.
you guys, but World on Drugs, Juice WRLD just completely.
That's
You
true.
carried.
Wait, that's an
Carry.
album?
Yeah.
World
Yeah.
on Drugs, yeah.
Juice WRLD
With
and
Fine
Future?
China?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a single.
Nah.
You were
Never
wearing
listened to
a
that?
Juice WRLD shirt.
Bro, I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest. I used to not like Juice WRLD. I'm not gonna say I didn't like him, but I wasn't as crazy about his music. And I was sad that I didn't get to go to Made in America 2 years ago. Because when he died, I just started getting into his music right before he died. And remember the year when everyone was like, oh, well, they missed the headliner for Firefly or wasn't that good because they thought Juice WRLD was going to be there. I started to appreciate his music so much more after he died. And like, it really
that's
started to
alright.
hurt.
Because I feel like that's how people were with King Von and Pop Smoke.
No, I stopped listening. I actually liked King Von, and then a lot of people.
Nah, but in general,
I feel like X
that's how.
as well.
Nah, I feel like
Yeah.
And X as well.
too many people hopped on the King Von wave, and I just felt like I stopped. Because my cousin put me on the King Von when no one knew who the fuck King Von was.
Yeah.
And then when he died, everyone was like, R.I.P. King Von. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore. Because it was just like, dude, you didn't listen to King Von 2 weeks ago.
I don't think that's that big of a deal though. Like, why does it matter? I mean, I
just
understand
weird,
the
like-
want to gatekeep an artist because you want to listen to them and you don't want other people to be put on to them. But at the same time, you just got to be like, you know what? You got to be proud for them to get put on. But at the same time, it's after they die, so I can get the frustration.
Yeah.
It's like one of your artists having a big song blow up on TikTok. Like, that's annoying. You don't want to see that. But at the same time, they're trying to get clout and whatnot. And before you say anything, 2021 best album, Sour, Olivia Rodrigo. Just wanted to let you know that.
All right, I'm not even going to talk about that. There's one good song on there.
9 out of 11 songs are good on there.
I don't even love the one that's number 1 on Billboard right now.
Is that the one?
Good
with,
for you.
It's like really
Favorite Crime?
generic.
Favorite Crime?
I don't
It
even
is very
know.
generic.
It's generic to me.
The sound, it's just like
It's like that Paramore sound though, and I love it.
Like, it's a good song. I just think
Favorite
it's
Crime
generic.
is like the only song I like on there.
And that's my least favorite song, I think.
Okay. Because I feel like everyone likes it. Is that why?
Yeah. No, actually no. Because Good For You is my favorite song, and that's everyone's favorite song.
What's it called?
Good For You. That's the number 1 song that's on Billboard right now.
I have to listen to it when I get in the car.
You never heard it?
Have you heard it?
No.
Have you heard it?
Drake and Rihanna.
What?
That's too good.
Oh shit.
Bro. All right, man.
Bro.
Q, you wanted to bring up Skips.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this Skips. And
What is
you're-
Skips?
Bro, like,
We'll see.
What's happening?
this man says Astroworld has a ton of skips on it.
Yes.
Oh.
And let him know the only skip on Astroworld is NC-17.
And that's not a skip for me.
Really?
I love 21 Savage.
Wow.
What's the one Babyface line on there?
That's the only song I don't like. NC-17 is the only song I don't like. Any other
like
song?
NC-17.
So do I, though.
I like it. It's different.
I would have to look at the track list and tell you every single skip.
I want you to look at it right now,
Okay.
actually. I do.
All right, I'm cool with that.
Because
While you bring that up, Brandon, what were the other artists you want to bring up? You said Babytron. Who else?
I want to talk about Lil Durk and Lil Baby's new album.
Okay.
Carousel's a skip.
no,
R.I.P. Screw is a skip.
absolutely not.
Stop trying to be God.
You are drunk. Bro,
That's
Stevie
possibly.
Wonder's on that song.
I don't care.
He's the one playing the harmonica.
I don't care.
Bro, that is like
Why does that matter? Skeletons is a skip. 5% Tint is a skip.
Whoa.
All right, Astro Thunder, Yosemite, Can't Say. That's a good 3 in a row. I like that. Who What is a skip.
Bro,
Bro, that is like
song. I
bro.
love that song.
I guarantee you every lacrosse
That was
player
my-
loves that song.
Yeah, bro, that's my most.
And you've probably heard it like so many times.
I didn't.
Probably,
like,
but
that's like
I
a
couldn't
perfect song to
recall
put
what
over.
it is in my head.
Heard
because
them
I don't
talking
listen.
shit about I. Who, what, when, and why.
Yeah,
I'm alive.
I like
Just
that.
took one to revive.
I wouldn't
Bro.
say it's a skip.
It's not a skip.
No.
I constitute a skip as a song that if it comes on in my car, I'm skipping it.
I don't know. I feel a little bit different about that because I skip songs in my car
That
for
you
different
yeah,
reasons
yeah.
that
Okay.
I listen to.
All right,
or
fair enough.
maybe I just
All right.
listen to it too much.
And then Coffee Bean.
What? Bro, do you even know what that song's about?
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Like,
Bro, every song has a meaning behind it.
no, that's true.
Yes.
Every song,
every song has
in that
meaning.
album or every song. in
Oh,
general?
like every song in general has some meaning behind it. It has
Yeah.
some reasoning behind it.
But that
there's
doesn't
no-
make
Yes.
it.
There.
Yes.
What about freestyles?
Bro, that like
And a lot of artists freestyle their songs. A lot of artists just
I
talk
guarantee
about
you'll
this.
find a diss in a freestyle. Every song has a meaning.
But is that the meaning
Meek
of the
Mill-
song?
When Meek Mill dropped DC4, that was a freestyle. It was a diss towards Drake. Warpaint was a diss towards Drake. It was a freestyle.
I could look through my library right now and
Don't bring up
Find
no
this-
Lil Yachty bullshit. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
you just said every song, and I wasn't gonna bring up Lil Yachty.
Yes,
I was
you
gonna,
were.
I could bring up an artist that you like that is just all about like flex bars.
Who? But I guarantee you there's something in
Gunna.
it that. Okay, all right. Well, I probably can't.
Yeah,
All right,
you're
you
right
probably
on that one. You are
He
correct.
has a
Because,
lot of
like,
flex bars, and
if
I love
you-
his music.
So do I.
But to be honest, to me, it doesn't have to have a meaning. I'm not saying like it's bad because it doesn't have a
not
meaning.
saying
To
every
me,
song-
I don't care a whole lot about lyrics. I listen to music because it sounds good.
Amen, brother.
Like, bro, like that's what music is supposed to be. Like, I get it. Like, Eminem, all of his music has meaning. I don't listen to Eminem because I don't think it sounds good.
Trash.
Yeah, I already know his opinion on that. We don't have to have this discussion. We've already had it.
Overrated.
Yeah.
So overrated. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Well, he is
won Rap
extremely
Madness and it
talented.
pissed me off. No, he's not.
Oh,
He's
he
not good, bro.
what? Okay,
He won-
Well,
Bro, out of
let's stop there.
64
No. I was
rappers-
mad that he won Rap Madness, especially over Drake, because
what that
Drake
was?
just won.
Yeah.
Drake
That's
just won
ridiculous.
What was
Artist
it?
of the Decade.
Yeah, bro. Bro, he's not.
But he
good.
is talented. You can't.
No, he's not. Bro.
How is he not talented? Like he
What?
No,
Drake?
he's talented.
I'm
I just
gonna
don't
be
like his
honest.
music.
Oh, okay.
I can't
No.
name
No, I'm
one.
talented. I agree.
I can't name one. It's Slim Shady's Eminem song, right?
The real Slim Shady.
See, I couldn't name one Eminem song. I couldn't.
8 Mile. You could.
Oh, all right, never mind. I take
Rap
that back,
God?
I take that back. I can't.
Bro.
No,
Miles-
You-
I don't know.
couldn't
I don't
name
know.
Rap
Like,
God?
no, I would. That would not. If you didn't say it, I wouldn't think of it.
I don't listen
Exactly.
to Eminem,
But you can't call him not talented, bro. He is extremely talented. That doesn't mean I,
mean,
like
it's
him.
probably how y'all feel about like fucking Biggie or something. Y'all probably don't think Biggie is talented.
I do.
I think
I
Biggie's
mean-
talented. I just don't listen to his music.
I don't listen to his music, but I know a lot of people regard him as like one of the greatest.
I think if he were still alive, he would still be popular. I don't think the same about Tupac.
I mean, Tupac was more of a, at least from what I've seen, I wasn't alive, but he just seemed more as a mogul, more of a dude that sent messages out there.
He got himself into way too much. Biggie was more like a peace and love kind of guy.
I thought Tupac was. I mean, I don't know.
No,
He was at first, and then
Tupac was
like he got like really messed up in the head, and he like after he thought that Biggie tried to set him up, everything just went left from there.
Because that was when he released "Hit 'Em Up," right? Dude, that was one of the most disrespectful songs I've ever heard in my life, dude.
And you want to bring it. Bro, that is very disrespectful. Like what he did. We ain't bring drama. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. Like you can't say that. Like you can't say that.
So, Brayden, I have a question for you.
So,
did you listen to the Lil Durk and Lil Baby new album?
no, I have not listened to
I
it.
actually haven't either.
When did it come out?
Oh, it came out last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I would love to have this conversation with you guys, but none of y'all listened to it.
Well, I mean, I've heard the takes. I've listened to like 2 songs from him. I listened to the one with Meek Mill and the one with Travis Scott, obviously. But I know where you stand on it. And you said you're going to give it a second chance.
After my second chance, I enjoyed it more than I did the last time. But my problem is with people when they rate albums, right? And this is just coming at every single person, is you can like 4 songs, 5 songs out of an 18 song album, right? That if we divide 18 by 5, right? That is less than a 30%, okay?
Same.
That makes an album a 3 out of 10 if you enjoy 6 out of 18 songs. But people will say, "Oh yeah, I listened to that new album," and they'll say, "Oh yeah, that was a 8 or a 9." I will never, ever, ever easily give us an album an 8, a 9, or a 10. I will only give an album the honest rating if I'm enjoying of it. That doesn't mean it's a bad album. That's just my personal opinion on it. Because I gave that Lil Baby, Lil Durk album a 3.5 out of 10.
There's only like 3 albums I think I could give a 10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, only 3.
What do you think?
You already Astroworld, Birds in the Trap, and Wanna. I mean, there's some Drake ones, but I can't, bro. Wanna was amazing.
Wanna is good, but I wouldn't
Wanna
even
is amazing,
give it.
bro.
I would give it.
Bro, like you could just be sitting in a car driving, bro. You could put on any song and you'll start vibing, bro. It doesn't matter. Know the words or not, bro. You'll vibe.
Do Better.
Am I wrong?
Do
Better is probably one of
I
my
love
favorite
it.
songs on that album.
My favorite song is Far.
Don't you think we make it fun?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why, but when I think of song of 2020, that's the song that comes to my head.
Really?
I don't know why. It just like I can't think of anything else other than that song. That song's good.
I don't know. When I'm in different moods, I'll turn the album. Like I listen to Street Sweepers when I'm mad. While the street sweeper to come to the street.
Yeah.
Watch your tone when you talking to me.
That's
Daytona, that Miami Heat.
That's probably my favorite song off of the Deluxe.
Bro, when I'm feeling dangerous, bro, I'll just turn that shit on.
My favorite.
If I'm mad, I'll turn that on.
It does give you like a lot of moods. Like
It does.
Sun Came Out. That's my favorite. And then
Gala.
I love One Watch.
I just spent the half of I love that song. Yeah.
What's it called? Gives you the reminder of hot. What's it called?
Surf.
Oh, the
No,
one
no,
with Travis
that's on
Scott.
What am I saying?
Top Floor.
Top Floor.
Top Floor.
I love Relentless too with Lil Uzi. That song is fire.
I don't love that song, honestly.
Really?
But
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Can we pause it?
Yeah, it was good.
I'm about to.
All right, you're good. We can continue this.
Okay.
I bet.
What's the song with him and Nav? Nothing for Free, bro. He says some nonsense in the middle of that song, bro.
Yeah. Yo,
I will not.
I'm
be
all
repeating
for
it.
Nav slander.
Oh, I'm not talking about Nav.
I'm just saying like in general.
I'm talking about when Gunna says, "Pull him up and up on her." You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean now.
Bro.
Honestly, and that's what I try to tell Q, that Gunna songs don't always have a meaning because you be bullshit.
No,
I
I
know.
agree. They definitely don't.
And I mean,
But they flow well.
and that's one of the reasons why I love Gunna so much, to be honest.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it doesn't have to have a meaning. Like,
And
Gunna's music sounds good.
I know. I was listening to today. I was listening to Drip Season 3. Jesus Christ, slap the wrist.
I got you, bro.
Drip Season 3 and Drip or Drown 2. Oh my God, bro. Who You Fooling, Out the Hood, Big Shot. I'm putting Drip or Drown 2 up next to Wanna though, dude. That album is good.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher with Lil Baby, Baby Birkin,
Three-headed snake.
Three-Headed Snake,
Brayden Snake.
Same Young
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a good
bro.
one. That's a good one.
with Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, Cardi didn't really have he had his baby voice, but that was a little bit of, I guess, more calming Cardi.
Yeah. I kind of miss that. Yeah, he didn't have any of that on What I Read.
Well, I mean, he kind of started to near the second half of the album. I think the first half was more hype up music. But
Yeah.
then
I guess so a little bit in
Sky
Like-
or Over, I guess.
yeah, Over.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
I Feel Like Dying because that's a really good soft sounding song.
Yeah, I agree.
But I was listening to MEH or Me, whatever you want to talk about.
Meh.
Dude, I
It's
love
me.
that song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Dude, when like the bass, you know how it goes. Boom. I love that, bro. It is so hard. Like I love like blasting that. Like I feel like that's a perfect song. Like you roll up and just people can hear the bass coming on the outside of your car.
I was listening to music today, and last night, or it was 2 nights ago, my friend put me on to some songs by Pooh Shiesty, and I watched a video. Do you know who Trap Lord Ross and Trap Geek are on YouTube?
No clue.
There's these dudes that make these before the fame kind of videos on huge rappers. So these dudes made a video on King Von and how he was a demon before he started to rap, and then they made these videos on Pooh Shiesty and how he's not on the same level of demonry as King Von was, but he was pretty close to it.
Okay.
But Pooh Shiesty had a song he just got arrested.
I saw that.
Yeah.
What I saw the headline. I didn't.
I think it was
Pooh Shiesty?
what happened?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was armed robbery.
Oh god,
Jesus.
I know. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have
Sure,
to
I'll get
look
out
at
of it
that.
somehow.
that's a rough one.
I know. Apparently, his judge was a girl that he knew from middle school.
Interesting.
So it might.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen that. Have you seen like that clip of like?
How old is he? I mean, to be a judge,
Yeah, I
like,
know.
you gotta have some experience.
Yeah,
You know?
I've seen a clip of like a judge that recognized some dude.
I think it was Pooh Shiesty because it happened to him before. He had the exact same judge as he has again, and it was that girl that he knew from middle school.
I want to go back to your like rating system though,
Yeah.
Brandon,
Okay.
because the way you describe your like rating system, it makes like sense, like it's like really logical.
Definitely
Yeah.
does.
To me though, like I don't know.
I've never thought of it like that.
When you
Like-
like I like what you said, like if like let's say you like 3 songs out of a 10 song album.
Yeah.
If I can add 3 songs to my playlist, to be honest, to me that's like a memorable album, and it's an album that
You're good.
that I like. Like even if the rest of the songs like I don't listen to at all,
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously not good and it's not like standing out there, but it's like a memorable album from that year.
3 out of 10 though. I mean, it's not that I have to add every single song to the playlist. I mean, there are songs in certain albums that I enjoy, but I'm not going to add them to my playlist. It's just me thinking logically as if I'm a music critic, right? I'm listening to this and I'm just thinking, I'm comparing every song together. I'm not listening to them as an individual song. It's like, and I'm going to bring up the Lil Durk and Lil Baby album, for example, right? If you were to play each 18 songs individually to me, right? And you threw on one song at a time and they released all of them as singles, I would say, actually, these are pretty good songs, right? But if you collectively put them together as an album and I have to sit through all 18 songs of it, I'm not going to enjoy it nearly as much because it's individually.
That's where I think I was at. I don't think, in my opinion, like I like those 2 rappers individually, but I don't think I could listen to them together. Like it's just not. I don't think it's bad that I would say it before I listen to the album, but I just don't like that idea in my head listening to them together on the same album. Like I like three-headed
Snake
goat or three-headed snake.
Well, I mean, there's 2 3-headed
Yeah,
goat,
yeah, I
3-headed
think-
snake. Yeah.
whatever one is on.
My bad. We were talking about that while you were gone.
It's three-headed goat.
Yeah, like I like that song, but
Yeah.
I can't listen to an album. I just can't picture those two people together. I can't.
Well, my problem with that album, and honestly is all collab albums, is it seems as if they are all one rapper rapping, and then it's just the other person is a feature on every single song. And that was the biggest problem that I had with this Voice of the Heroes album, which you guys obviously can't have an opinion on because you haven't listened to it, but I'll compare it to with Pluto x Baby Pluto.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen to that either.
What? How can you say, bro?
Wait, you haven't listened to Pluto X Baby Pluto?
I listened like 5 songs on it.
Okay, you need to listen to it. But
what you yelling for?
My bad.
But like, I listened to 5 songs and I didn't like them. Bro, Drinking and Smoking didn't grow on me until 2 months ago.
I love
That's
that
a
song.
good ass song. That was always like my favorite.
It didn't
song.
grow on me until 2 months ago.
Stripes Like Burberry is
That
one of
was
my
beautiful.
favorite songs. Yeah, I know.
But I think I know where you were kind of going with like talking about the like features.
Yeah.
Pluto X Baby Pluto. Some songs sound like a Future album with Uzi featured. Some song sounds like a Uzi song with Future, a Future feature.
And that, I mean, that's what I had to say was honestly that most of that album all sounded like Future songs with Lil Uzi on them. I mean, the only parts of that album that I can actually think sounded like Lil Uzi songs with Future on it was the deluxe. The entire deluxe just sounded like Lil Uzi songs with Future on them,
Like
and
Baby Sasuke.
God, and I love them.
That's-
That deluxe, honestly, is, in my opinion, much better. Not, I don't want to say much better, but better than the original.
They made a deluxe of that album.
Yes. Go ahead and listen to it. You're straight, bro. You just gotta listen to it.
Honestly, bro, I just don't feel the need to. I just like that. That's back what I said on like how I'm just not a fan of those two artists together. Like personally, I would say back in 2016, I would say I love Future, but over the years, Future's not really like that anymore, in my opinion.
I mean, Future's a good artist, but I guess it is kind of odd. Like Uzi
I just don't.
and
I just don't like
Future
them
together.
I really don't.
I was comparing not Lil Uzi, what am I saying? Future and Young Thug's discography. I was looking back and forth comparing each album, and I think that Young Thug is a much better artist.
Yes.
Personally,
Yes.
than Future.
Yes.
Because I just enjoy listening to Young Thug because I think he's so much more different than Future is.
By far. And I think I was watching like a video. Young Thug said, like in an interview, that he wanted, like, you know how Young Thug be bullshitting sometimes with his lyrics?
Yeah.
He kind of does it on purpose to stray away from like Drake and Future. Like he knows he's like one of the top artists of the decade, but he's a little bit different, and like he said he is like a little bit weirder because of that. He wants to be different, and he is, and like I feel like that's something that like kind of sets him apart and makes you feel that he's better.
Oh yeah. By the way, I did forget. Lovage Rage 2 is a perfect album. By the way.
Okay.
My bad.
Oh, okay, good.
I
Yeah,
agree
yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
I agree with that. That's probably
Perfect
my top
album.
3 albums ever.
I'd say so as well.
I
Yeah,
gotta get the vinyl for that album.
it's like $1,000.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I tried.
Oh,
looking
and
up.
Hollywood Bleeding is a perfect album. I don't want to hear what you got to say about it. You can hate all you want.
We've had
I don't
this
even think
discussion.
that, but it's only got a
I
couple
think it's
skips.
a perfect album.
I think there's a couple skips, but that's fair. Thinking it's a perfect album.
I'm not going to discuss this.
I want to talk about album covers a little bit.
Okay.
Future's album covers are terrible.
Do you know what they are?
They're all like just pictures off the internet,
Yes.
right? Aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, what about Hendrix? Is Hendrix? Because like, I think it's him like a little bit, but it's like just looks like him in a dust storm. It's just like all dust. It's like brown. It's like a terrible cover. Like, and then What a Time to Be Alive. I did know that was a just stock image. Like it's so dumb. And same thing with Pluto X Baby Pluto, but I kind of like that one a little bit.
Wait, what about
Other than that, like,
DS2?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
off the internet?
That's off the
What
internet.
about
That's
the
a
one
stock
where
image.
it looks like he's a you did hear that? You heard that?
High Off Life.
No.
That one's not, but that one's kind of
There's
boring
one
too.
where it's like he's like a mummy or like he's wrapped in or something like that. There's an album of him where he's like rapped.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Wait, keep talking. I'm gonna figure this out. Y'all got it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I feel like I know what you're talking about,
All right, we're good.
but I definitely don't know.
But yeah, like High Off Life, that one's boring.
I love that dude. He just looks so dumb.
Yeah. Who knows what he's doing, but it looks boring. Like,
I don't know. I mean, that just looks like him though. Codeine Crazy. That is one of my favorite songs of all time, dude.
GTA. That's that
Yes,
GTA.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I know all
Celebrate
that.
like a champ.
Radio Los Santos.
Shit, yeah.
but like when you listen to an album and the album cover kind of matches the sound of the album, that like kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel like the album is better. Like, let me think of a good example.
Eternal Take.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Honestly,
Die Lit,
I
or at
would
least a
say-
part of Die Lit.
Yeah, because the way
Like
that,
R.I.P.,
what's it
bro.
called starts off is amazing. With the where it's like you are now entering eternal.
Oh
Take.
my
Yes.
god, that is
Oh
so
my god,
fire.
that yeah.
I told you
Bro, do you guys remember the trailer video for Eternal Take?
Yeah.
Yes.
That got me so hyped because one of my favorite songs I'd say like a top 10 song of mine way back from Travis Scott from Birds.
Priceless,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love like, I don't know if it's like the melody or like the beat, but I just love like how that song goes, man.
Bro, Eternal Take is one of those albums that like the first time you listen to it is the best time you listen to it.
I was
To
so
me,
hyped.
I feel like the majority of albums get better the more you listen to it. But Eternal Take was like, first time listening to P2 was like,
yes.
Bro, I know exactly where I was.
Oh my
bro.
God.
Bro, that was the first song I played on Return Take. I know exactly where I was. I remember
we
the
were-
exact time. I remember the exact
Yeah.
we were
period.
coming out of Butler's class, right?
No, well, yeah, we were.
It was-
but
It was like
that's when it
10th
came out. That's when
period,
it came
bro.
out. It was
It
fourth
was like
period.
10,
Yeah.
10 a.m.
Bro.
or something like.
Yes.
Because it was
Listen.
a transition, I think.
Yeah, it was. I remember. Listen, we had a substitute downstairs B. It was fourth period. I had math, Holman's class. I go to the bathroom, put my earbuds in, hit shuffle. First song that comes on is
You hit
P2.
shuffle.
you
Down-
hit shuffle?
Yes.
That's bold.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Downstairs,
very.
D-Wing bathroom, second closest to the big stall. I started like just a tear, just a tear, just a tear. I don't really care 'cause I'm done. And then I go right to class and I'm just looking at it and he's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Bro, you gotta listen to this, John."
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
You have to listen
what
to that
time was it? It
song
was-
in
it
order
was-
though.
It was like
Oh.
10:08 a.m.
No, because
7th.
third period
March
ended.
6th.
Third period ended
Friday,
at
March
10:10.
6th.
I
It
was in
was-
second period. I remember.
Oh yeah, because you guys have blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 10:16.
Yeah.
Remember
It was
the
like
exact
right
time.
after.
I remember the exact time.
Jesus.
What?
I remember, bro. I remember the exact time, bro.
Because he was tweeting it, right? He
Yeah.
tweeted right when it dropped.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes, man.
And I remember where everyone else was
remember
at.
that
He
day.
was right next to me.
Yup.
Ryan wasn't even at school. Bro, I remember everything from that day.
I do remember, and that was like right before COVID. Like it
Yes.
was
Yes,
like a
it
week
was.
before, wasn't it?
You know how our
It
parents
was
are like,
because the deluxe dropped on my birthday, which is the same day it was the last day of school.
oh,
Yep.
yeah, March 13th. Yeah,
Yup.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
another
I know what
deluxe
you were
drop.
gonna say. Say it.
About the whole, like, oh, well, you know where you were when, like, 9/11
Yeah.
happened or this
Yeah.
and this happened. It's like, we know where we have when all this music stuff. Well, I'm not going to say everyone, but, like,
I remember.
I do.
I know
Take.
exactly where I
I was
would.
in
Like,
Easton's
Eternal
class
Take, I could say that's probably the
Yeah.
only
Bro,
album.
I remember what
I remember.
seat I was sitting in.
Yeah, same.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
know exactly where I
And
was.
I remember I opened Instagram and like everyone was like, "Oh, I was the one to notify my class. I was the one to notify my class that Eternal Take dropped." I was like,
I
"No
was
way!"
just right
I was
next
sitting
to him
next.
and
I was sitting next to Mason, and I opened up Instagram and I just see the album cover. I was like, "Wait, what? No way!" And I like show him. He's like, "Yo, what the?" Oh man, bro, and like my teacher dead ass was like giving instruction and stuff, and everyone was like putting in their AirPods. Like our teacher was kind of like a clown, but so he just kind of
Bro, I
started
was so
listening to
jolly from the transition from third to fourth period, bro. I was dead ass running through upstairs B to go because I had to go through and then back down. I was like, "Yo, Bryce, Eternal Take this drop!" Like I was I was yelling through the hallways,
Yeah.
like so people would hear me. Like I had to let it be known that the
Yes.
album just dropped.
That was a
It was
historic
so
moment.
good.
in our
I think
lives.
the three most anticipated albums, in my opinion, that we got were Eternal Take,
Whole lot of red.
Whole Lot of Red, and Astro. I think those were the 3 most anticipated albums.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, Eternal Take's definitely got to be
The most
one.
anticipated album right now is Certified Lover Boy.
And Utopia.
Yeah, I've been.
Yes.
Utopia.
Yes. Honestly, I don't expect it to be as good as Astro. I don't think he'll ever drop anything as good as Astro again. I don't.
You never know.
I was gonna say some
Go
nonsense.
ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it.
It wouldn't be that hard.
I agree with you, Q.
Respect, bro.
And I like the old. I like.
Shut up, boy. You like Lil Yachty.
All right, bro.
yes.
I'm just clowning Travis Scott, by the way. I actually don't hate him that much. Yeah. I'm just saying this to piss you off.
Yeah, we're not getting into the Lil Yachty conversation.
Yeah,
right now.
you know. Wait. Oh, actually, I do want to get in that, but go ahead because I want to talk to Brandon about that thing that we did one day in the PlayStation party.
Okay.
But go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, I like old Travis, like, because my brother put me on to Travis Scott.
Yeah, he did.
So I was kind of on to him before everyone else, I feel like even before Astro World and stuff. So, like, even Rodeo, even days before Rodeo. I've
been putting him on to that, too.
Yeah.
There's some good
Like,
stuff
way
like with the
back,
Migos. Like, you heard,
2014 days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love Drugs. You should try it.
Drugs, you should
That's
try
a good
it.
song.
There's this one
Sloppy Toppy
Never heard that.
SoundCloud
with the
like,
Migos.
remix. Oh, what's it called? It's like based off of one of his songs, but it's like an edit or something. It's only on SoundCloud. I don't remember what it's called.
I love Upper Echelon.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that song.
That's on GTA though, right?
Yeah,
I think that's
it
why I
is.
know
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But back to what you were saying about the whole like how album covers should match a feel. I mean, you don't like Post Malone. I don't know how you feel about Post
I
Malone.
like Post Malone.
But the Hollywood's like it also is the album, but they're also the song, like the intro, it gives the vibe of like a dark, like
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, like it gives it off. But I do want to talk about this whole Lil Yachty thing.
Okay.
One day we were in a PlayStation party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember. Honestly, I'm just gonna say everyone and their mom was there for it, and it was a debate. It was pretty drunk, but I want to hear your opinion on it. Who's a better artist, Lil Yachty or Big Sean?
Oh, I know Lincoln was here for this.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah,
Lincoln's
bro,
spot.
it
That's
was-
who brought it up
between-
because
Yeah,
we were
I
doing
remember
we were doing rankings of artists, and I said Lil Yachty was my favorite artist. Everyone was like,
That might
"What?"
have been a
but then
16-minute
Lincoln
party.
said that his favorite artist was Big Sean, and everyone was like, "What?" Like it was
No, and then Hunter and Lincoln went at it, and then they tried to get our takes. We were all like, I'll be completely honest, y'all like some 250 ass artists, man.
no, but
Yes,
that was you.
yes.
But
And it
people
was-
in
it
our
was-
friend
no,
group
it was
loved Lil
Mason,
Yachty.
It was Mason.
And when I did an Instagram poll, like 80%, like no, 85%
I'm a kid
of
when you
people.
voted on that poll, I did not vote because I did not.
Okay, that's
care.
cool. That's cool. Like,
Bro, that's just like
At least 15
joke
out of 20
That
people.
is such a joke
Bro.
comparison. Like the fact that y'all had to have that argument, like, is so bad. Like if someone was like, okay, who's better? I mean, Drake or Lil Wayne? Because like some people actually like really fuck with.
I mean, that's a fair
But
comparison.
When you just sit there, if someone came and you're like, yo, who's better, Big Sean or Lil Yachty? You're just like, what?
all right, Brandon, what do you think though?
See how he actually cares?
I'm taking Lil Yachty, bro.
Thank you.
I'm taking Lil Yachty too.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying this to offend anybody,
Now.
but I have never
fair.
heard anyone say that Big Sean was their favorite artist, bro.
Like, how weird is that?
That's an odd thing for someone
Yeah.
to say. Not saying Big Sean is a like bad artist, but
That's like
why Big
that's
Sean?
like saying
I
like
think he had
that's
his
so
time.
obscure.
Yeah.
That's kind of like it's like French Montana. Even though French Montana is way worse. No.
Ooh.
It's way worse. It's way worse than Big.
Yo.
He's way worse than Big Sean. But it's like that kind of obscure.
He's just horrible. Bro, he got put on blast by like the whole rap game.
Yeah, because he tried to go hit for hit with Kendrick Lamar.
And then he tried to go at Sway Lee.
He did.
You didn't see that? Where he put on Twitter,
That
he was
bull
like,
is a joke. We don't
he
take
was
him
like,
seriously.
He said, I made Unforgettable a hit. And Sway Lee was like, stop the cap. He clapped back on Twitter. He was like, stop the
As
cap
he should.
right now.
I don't know a single word of
French Montana's part.
French Montana's part.
I know the song. No, I know the song. I'm
Nah,
not gonna say I
but
don't know it.
but Sway Lee did make that song. That
Yes.
song is a
100%.
beautiful
Yes.
I
song
agree.
because of him.
Yes.
I think Ray Sremmerd's kind of. I don't even want to say
Bro, he
kind of.
ditched
They are
it. Nah, bro,
falling
he
off.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
when
Bro,
was
Ray
the last?
Sremmerd was a
Hold on.
middle school vibe.
Yes.
Ray
That's
Sremmerd
Oh,
was a
for
middle
sure.
school.
Who was the other half of Ray Sremmerd? Do you guys know
Slim
this?
Jimmy.
Oh.
Jesus. Slim Jimmy.
It was Slim Jimmy.
Slim Jimmy.
I remember them album covers. Bro.
He
Yeah,
always.
I know. So do I.
Hard.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Srem Life.
I think they fell off when I don't even know the name of the album, but whatever Powerglide and Guatemala is.
Oh yeah, that was
that?
for
It was-
sure. I like
I-
Powerglide, but
They had some hits though. This Could Be Us was a good song,
yes.
bro.
I think what really
100%.
put them on was
And
Black Beatles.
No
I remember that
Flex.
was
Yeah,
that was
'cause that was
nah,
a
no
movement.
Flex did. Remember?
no,
Flex.
but I'm talking when everyone was on the
Oh,
was
okay.
like
Well,
eighth
No
grade.
Flex was huge.
Like
though.
you saw everyone doing the what was it? The
Mannequin
freezer
challenge.
challenge.
Yeah.
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 Like Black Beatles legit put them on.
Mm-hmm.
Up like Trump, like you name it, bro. They used to, like
They were good.
What was the song with them and Nicki Minaj?
throw some more.
Yeah, that's a good song too.
That's a great song. Yeah.
They had a lot of hits.
I know they did.
They just, I think they are gonna come out with a Shrimp Life 4. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a 3.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing.
I knew this.
I'm trying to
What's
think
his
of the
name?
album covers.
Sway Lee was gonna come out with his own album. I don't remember what it was called, but did you see that he, like, you know, the one album cover?
Yeah.
They said Sway Lee said before, like he even showed like what his album cover was supposed to be. It was the same thing as the one album cover, like astrology. Like it was him as like the astrology sign, like, you know, with the forearms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He had his own version of that album cover,
Does
and
he?
it was like like it was just a crazy coincidence.
Young Boy and Roddy Ricch.
Yeah.
But that's how I knew that. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Except the difference was, like, Top came out way after Roddy Ricch's album, but
Is Young
like,
Boy
it was
still
just
in jail?
Yes.
I think so.
I saw something about him today actually.
How? Him and the Migos have a song coming on Culture for.
Yeah.
It's already out. It's Need It.
Oh really?
Well, I mean,
Wait, is that what it is?
yeah,
That's a good song.
that is a good song.
Okay, I didn't know that was what it was.
Bro,
though,
I don't
so.
understand how rappers can't just stay out of trouble.
Well, I mean, if that's the life that you're living your entire life, it's
But,
kind of
like,
easy to continue to do
Kodak
that.
has just been in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
That's
you're
kind of-
getting second chances after second chances.
Yeah, but I mean, you just have to be more.
Honestly, young boy, he might as well stay in jail because if he gets out, someone's gonna kill him. I'm sorry, someone's gonna kill him.
I mean, I'd be
Young
more
Boy,
worried
why?
if I was Quando Rondo.
Oh,
But
Bro, do you see how little we survived?
What's up with 6ix9ine?
yes,
Bro, you need him.
He's on and
bro,
off.
You need him, bro. You need him in the rap game. You need.
I agree.
You need a
6ix9ine.
clown.
yeah, no,
You
and
can't kill him.
That's true. And 6ix9ine, I love that 6ix9ine. I love him on social media. Like he's more of a internet personality
Yeah,
than he
that's
is an
true.
artist to me. But honestly, some of like the stuff he dropped since getting out of jail.
I
is
honestly
bad.
respect.
I like
him.
Gooba.
I respect him.
I respect him, bro. Like
He's honest. He's
like
very
people
honest.
who say that they wouldn't do the same thing he did. I just don't believe you.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
no.
wait,
Like,
what do you
you're-
mean believe? Oh, well, that yes.
Yeah, like,
oh, I
so,
would.
like,
would
would-
you take the 40 years?
no.
No,
Yeah,
and
like,
like
you have a
people
life
like
to live.
there were like I saw a poll on Instagram. I don't remember who posted it. Like the majority of people said, no, they wouldn't take the 40 years or whatever it was.
Oh.
Oh well, yeah.
But the
yeah,
fact
yeah,
that
yeah.
it was even close, like it was 60-40. I was like,
No,
that's
no,
like
no,
no.
that's
like
You are
100.
lying,
Yeah.
or I don't
No, it should
understand
be
like your
100.
logic. Like
Because what he did an interview. I think it was, I don't know who it was, but he was like, at the end of the day, I have a family. Like, you're not calling and checking on my mom. You're not calling and
Yeah.
checking on my daughter.
Yeah.
He's like, at the end of the day, you're gonna buy a bottle. You're gonna drink it. You're gonna go home. You're gonna sleep with someone. You're not. You're not. Gonna
and
check
like
on
you're
my
gonna
family.
throw away your life for someone else who, like,
who
they committed
had
a
sex
crime.
with your baby
Yeah,
mama
yeah,
and all that
exactly.
kind of stuff.
Bro.
It was
yeah.
And like I
impulsive.
get like you're
At-
snitching, but
At
like
Governor's Ball, Lil TJ brought what's his name? His baby mama on stage.
Oh, 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why he was going through that process?
It was impulsive, by the way. That was the podcast that he was on.
Oh, really?
Logan Paul's. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man, I don't like you just have all this money, but I feel like money. Honestly, I feel like money can buy happiness, but you have everything. Why just throw it away?
It's not about that though, because when you're put in that situation and you're used to doing stuff, or you're a clout chaser, you're gonna do anything to continue to be a clout chaser.
Look at Lil Baby.
What about Lil Baby?
He used to do shit he wasn't supposed to do, and now he's putting people on,
Well,
getting people out.
Some
getting
people
off
change.
drugs.
Some people change. Some
mean,
people stay the same. I mean,
can't-
he just said he's addicted to promethazine, and
can't
pride
save
is the
everyone.
devil. I mean, he's still like a drug addict, but he's just not as.
I mean, I
He's
guarantee
not doing-
every rapper has came out once and been like, I'm going to stop doing drugs. Lil Uzi said it after Lil Peep died. He
Yeah.
still smokes weed.
No, he said he stopped doing Xans.
I thought he said he was going to stop doing drugs altogether.
Nah, I remember the same thing Brandon said.
He said he's going to stop doing
I think
Xans.
so.
Yeah. He said we stopped doing Xans after Lil Peep died.
Is that a pill?
Yes, Xanax is a pill. It's supposed to make you feel like tired. And it's a anxiety medication.
That don't give you the
It
Dirk eyes, right?
No, it doesn't. That's perks.
I just popped a Xan.
50,000 in Japan.
Oh. I just felt this in 30 hours till I land.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was
Okay.
yeah. People take that if they go on a plane if they have
Yeah, exactly.
anxiety and
Really?
stuff. Yeah, but it's very, very easy to become addicted to it because if you have anxiety and then all of a sudden you take something and you have no anxiety, it's pretty damn easy to get addicted to it. If you don't have self-control.
What's the difference between anxiety and depression? Because I feel like they're not the same thing, but they do have a correlation and a tie-in together.
Anxiety causes depression, or well, I guess depression
So they do
realistically
tie
can
in
cause.
together.
Yes.
Okay.
So anxiety is the constant state of fear, and if you're consistently living in fear, you're going to be afraid to do things. When you're afraid to do things, you're going to be depressed because you're not doing anything, and then being depressed causes depression. Kind of the easiest way to explain it. There's a lot more, but it's a cycle.
Yeah.
Bro, I was diagnosed with depression. I didn't even know.
Really?
I found out like a month ago.
Wait, what? Like, how did they come to that conclusion?
I don't
'Cause you
know.
said you weren't depressed.
I wasn't, bro. I didn't know. Like they were like I went to the doctor for like my Crohn's and they were like depression. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, what? Like take that off my chart now. Like I
Yeah.
don't have depression. Like I'm not depressed. I mean, like I might get sad every once in a while, but I'm not depressed at all.
Mhm.
I don't know where they got that conclusion from. I mean, yeah, I mean, I get sad every once in a while. I think everyone
that's
does.
normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, depression is chronic. So depression is something that you have at all times of, well, not at all times of the day, but it's something that you can get over it, but it's always going to be lingering within you. But I mean, you can get over your depression or you don't. There's so much more that goes into that, but it's just a very quick way to do it because you can let your depression stop you from doing what you want to do. And a lot of people use their depression as motivation, and then the other people use depression as something that stops them from doing what they want to do. But at the same time, I mean, you can't scrutinize people for letting their depression stop them doing what they want to do because it's so easy if you're discouraged to not do anything. And I think that we have a big problem with that in today's society is if we see people that are depressed and they're not doing anything, we say, you fucking loser. Mm-hmm. I mean, imagine you're in their shoes, right? I mean, you could say, I would easily be doing this.
I mean, at the same time, something that I had to learn is you can't really help someone who's depressed. You can't. You can't find happiness for someone else. They have to find that within themselves.
Yes.
You can't help someone with depression. That's something they're gonna have to get out of themselves. That's why I had this conversation with a couple of friends. Like, I don't like the idea of counseling and talking to someone because at the end of the day, they really don't care. Like, you're just a check at the end of the day. Like, they may seem like they care, but in reality, what are they gonna do? They can't find happiness within you. You have to find that yourself.
I completely disagree with you because, I mean, even just having this is in a sense my form of therapy. I'm going to be completely honest. Having this podcast, it's therapeutic for me.
Am I a therapist? Are you a therapist? Are you a therapist?
You don't have to be a
But
therapist.
we're friends.
But I'm saying
Some people
specifically
who
talking to a
some people who
therapist.
need a therapist might not have friends.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
that's
you
why
can't,
they go to see the
like
therapist.
you can't
but
you can't
we're not
attack people
therapists.
for
But does
going to a
but
counselor.
at the end of the day, does that therapist really care?
No, and
Exactly.
but they like you
Depends.
said.
I
You can't
disagree
just come
though.
to that
Yeah, you
No, no,
can't
no,
just
no,
say
okay,
that.
yeah. So maybe they care,
You're
but
you're
but
a check.
Like, if you're the president of the United States, you don't take that job to get a paycheck. Like, you obviously
Yeah.
want to care for the country.
yeah, that's
Like,
one person though. But all
Well, I mean,
therapists, we can't
there's
assume
a lot
that
of
all therapists
jobs.
care, or
And-
that all therapists
And
don't.
I'm not trying to come at you, but just because you had like a bad experience with a doctor, because I know you've said this a lot, you've had multiple bad experiences with a doctor. I mean, there's a lot of people with those bad experiences, but there's a lot of good people with experiences that are with good therapists, good counselors, good psychologists.
But
that
I'm saying, even though talking to a therapist, you have to find happiness within yourself. A therapist can't find that for you.
Yes, but the point is to lead them on to the right track. I can't go inside of your brain and change something to you, but I can talk to you. You can get your thoughts out of your brain. I can tell you that what you are feeling is normal. I can't completely just change you all of a sudden, but I can put you on the right track. Their job isn't to just like go inside of your brain and rewire you. It's supposed to be like cognitive behavioral therapy, like you talking. There's the exposure and something prevention, ERP. I can't remember what it's called. It's when you're exposed to certain things that you're afraid of, so you feel more comfortable when they come out. It's that kind of stuff. Yes, you could be a check, but would you, if you're a counselor, if you're a therapist, if you're a psychologist, would you want to go through that many years of having to do that shit just to get a check out of the person, and you don't have like a true meaning or true thought about it?
I'm not saying everyone is like that, or like not all doctors are like that, but I personally think it's a check at the end of the day, and you have to find happiness with yourself. Like I just don't, I don't see how like therapy can help someone really. It's like I honestly think like it's a mind thing, like them telling like you can do it, and then you're like, you know what? Yeah, maybe I really can. Like, I mean,
if you have someone that's in a position of power, or someone that you look up to, and if you don't look up to that therapist that you're talking to, you don't look up to the psychologist that you're talking to, you probably shouldn't be talking to them in the first place. You should probably get a new one. And it's very easy, at least in my case, to tell whether or not someone cares about you or cares about me, because say I'm having a conversation with you, right? And you're telling me your problems, right? I can all of a sudden, I can be listening to you and then just start talking about myself, right? And that's selfish. You don't care about my problems, right? At least I can say that, but at the time, you're probably caring about yourself, right? So you could be coming to me to talk about something, and then all of a sudden I should start talking about myself, right? You're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to have you listen to me. But if a person doesn't do that and is all just trying to help you out, that's one of the easiest ways to tell whether someone is actually caring about you, whether you're a check, whether you're a way for them to get over their problems by you, if you understand what I'm trying to say, like a more comfortability. Like, yes, you could be a check, but at the same time, you can't just attack people that are going to therapy, because some people truly just need that person to talk to. Now, that doesn't create excuses for the things that they might do, but at the same time, I think it's a very dangerous generalization to say that for people.
But I'm saying, because like you got to think, for example, say a therapist has, I don't know, over 100 patients. That's 100 different stories you have to listen to.
Yeah.
Do you think they have time to like actually care for each and every single 100 people?
Hopefully. They shouldn't be doing that job.
You think so?
I mean, I don't think they should be doing that job if they don't care that much. I
could say the same thing for doctors. Right?
Yeah. I mean, the therapists, honestly, they have to have their own therapist. If you're a psychologist, do you know how much shit that you have to listen to in a goddamn day? You're going to start. That's why psychologists have the highest, I'm pretty sure it's the highest amount of depression of all adults. Yes, because they have to listen to that shit. You think they want to hear that shit all day? Probably not, but at the same time, that's the thing that they signed up for. So, I mean, you could say the exact same thing for doctors. You could say the exact same thing for everything, but I just think a wandering generalization, I don't think you could say that for people.
A generalization of what? I want to get that clear.
A generalization saying that people shouldn't go to therapy. I don't think you should say that.
All right. I'm not saying that people shouldn't go to therapy. I just don't think. I feel like the main thing that people might go to therapy for is if you're down and trying to find happiness within yourself, or trying to find happiness. Okay. You have to find that within yourself. Like, I don't think no one else can help you find happiness.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
But it's supposed to, it's not that, it's the putting you onto the right track. It's the having that person to talk to in general.
I understand that. I do understand that.
And like I said, I mean, this is my therapy session.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking away from what you're saying, but this is my therapy session. In my eyes, I'm talking to you guys. It makes me feel better. Hopefully y'all enjoy this too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Why else the fuck would I be here?
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be here.
I just, I don't, stuff like that irritates me.
My bad.
No. I enjoy listening to the conversations. I enjoy having them, but it's just like,
I mean, it might be a little biased because of the experiences that I've had, because I've been to therapy myself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been through many different doctors, and like you see you see things behind closed doors.
Of course.
And like, I mean, you just see how people act and the things that you learn over time. Like before, like honestly, there's things I honestly still can't even talk about.
That's cool.
That doctors have said to me and my family about, say like, hey, if I didn't do certain things, shit would go left.
Yeah.
So now I'm 18. They can't tell me what to do.
I agree.
And before they had me on 12, 13 different medicines, 2-3 different needles a week. I wasn't doing that. It wasn't help. I mean, it's just too much, and it's just killing me faster. Like we're all gonna die, but
Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't need all of it.
Yeah, no, I understand and I respect that. Your decision. I mean, if a doctor were to try to give me all that shit and I'm just like, all right, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. And I mean, when you're at such a young age, like how old were you when that started happening?
12.
Exactly. I mean, you're not smart enough at that age to know what the hell they're doing to you.
No, I don't.
Exactly. And you just let them do that. And then your parents they're trying to do anything to help out their kid. So they're going to listen to what the doctors are saying, and then it can start a spiral.
Not my dad.
I have a question for you
was
guys. If you had the chance to be immortal, would you take
No.
it?
No.
No.
Like live for the rest of my life,
So, like,
or like live forever.
live until the point where Earth is no longer inhabitable.
No.
No? I think I
Hell
would.
no.
You would?
I think I would.
Would I
Like,
live as the exact same person? Do I get to be like reincarnated? Say I die. Is
no,
reincarnation
you are
real?
Brayden Alper
Forever.
until the sun gets so hot
So
that
the
it
sun don't
boils.
shine no more.
Until Earth is no longer inhabitable.
My question is, say we die, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to have to add on to that question. Say we die, what happens when we die? Do we go to a heaven? Are we reincarnated as different people? What happens? Because
someone
I have to
take
know
off
more.
the headset and say, how was it?
Yes. What happens
do you
after we die?
spectate?
That's the question.
Play
Yo.
again?
Yo.
Now we're getting into it.
Yo. I wasn't going to get into all that. I just wanted a simple.
Nah, that's a
Yeah,
good segue,
no.
bro.
Like, I think I would, just because like I know it's weird, and like it's kind of like there's some complications, like what is the government gonna do when they find out that you've been living forever, and
Do I keep aging?
that's a great question.
Or will I stay like
I guess
young forever?
I guess
Like if I could pick an
guess
age,
not.
like say
you
if I
can
wanted to be
pick an
20
age. If you wanted to be 18 for the rest of your life, you can. But you have to stay here until Earth is no longer inhabitable by humans.
Say Elon Musk colonizes Mars, right? And all this
You
time.
mean when?
Oh,
when?
actually, that's a great point, because it won't be the end of the human race when
Earth
by the
is
time when
inhabitable.
yeah.
I don't think the human race will ever die.
I
No,
do.
well,
I don't know. When that sun blows
no,
up.
No, okay, no, yeah, when the sun blows up, it most
Wait,
definitely
the
will.
sun-
Bro, we got
the
billions
sun
of
actually
years.
blow up?
Yes.
Yeah, the sun blows
Bro, we got
up.
billions of years.
But
We can get
Yeah, we got
no,
billions
we
of
have
years.
we have tons of time. But the Earth, it-
Wait.
the life on
Yes.
Earth will die before then, though, because
The sun blows up?
Yes, bro.
but the world.
Damn,
no,
someone didn't
yes.
pay attention in science class.
The- yeah, because the sun is a star.
super.
Really?
The sun is a star,
What grade did we learn this?
bro. Like fourth.
No.
I
did.
learned.
Yeah,
it in
no,
fourth.
no, not supernova. It goes to a red giant and then white dwarf, right?
I don't know about all that.
I
I
don't
need
know,
to.
but it's
So
like-
the sun is a star, and
The sun is a
so
star,
is it just
and
getting
stars
bigger?
blow
Is it
up.
getting bigger?
Yes.
Yes, it's getting bigger, and like the
Stars
end
blow
of-
up?
the end
So
of
wait,
the
what we
world-
see in the sky
Yes,
blows
bro.
up?
Yes.
Yes, the end of the world will be when the sun gets so big and heats up so much that
So the sun is
all
growing.
the water, yes, that all the water on Earth will come to a
Evaporate.
boil and evaporate, and it will just be too hot, and maybe some organisms can survive, but not humans.
For sure, something before
No,
that.
there's no
And
way.
I
No,
think,
no,
and
no,
I
no,
think
no, no,
Mars
there's
is
no
the
way.
fourth planet, right?
Mercury, Venus, Earth. Yeah, fourth.
Yeah, so we'll have
Mercury,
a little
Venus,
bit
Earth,
more
Mars,
time.
Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus,
So we'll have a
Neptune.
little bit more time on Mars.
We will be intergalactic.
I hope so.
Wait, no, it doesn't have to be intergalactic. It can just be intersolar. Like, you just got to move to another solar system. in the Milky Way.
How-
No, it
Yeah,
won't be
intergalactic
intergalactic
is like-
because that's
Another galaxy.
intergalaxies.
Okay, yeah, no,
Our
no.
galaxy Mars
But,
is
like,
within our galaxy, so
what solar system is it?
Milky Way.
No, that's the galaxy. Milky Way is the galaxy, right?
Shit, yeah, you're right.
I don't
So,
know.
no,
I'm just
our
here
solar
listening to y'all,
system?
man.
What is our solar system called?
The solar system.
The
I
solar
think.
system.
Sure, yeah.
So-
the solar system.
Andromeda, is that a galaxy?
I don't know.
It's not a Mass Effect game.
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, keep on going.
What the
My
fuck?
bad.
I've never
That-
played
yo,
Mass
what
Effect.
are
I've just seen
y'all-
like
What are y'all
the,
talking about,
the Minecraft
yo?
texture pack for it.
Yes.
I've never
Y'all
seen
gotta
that.
stop, man.
Let's continue this. I'm interested.
This takes us to aliens.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
it does.
I do.
So everyone can agree that there are aliens out there, right?
in another
Yes.
galaxy.
There's no way there's
Just-
not, dude.
Yeah, there's no way there's not. Unless Earth is some sort of miracle, there has
Why
to
have
be.
we never seen them?
Because
Why have we not, or why have humans not?
We are humans.
Well, like us ourselves. I mean, I
no, why
I,
has the human race not? Well, that's the point. Do you guys think that
Oh,
there's
like
a
Because
if
obviously
they were
people-
abducted?
Do you guys
Yeah,
think
people have
No,
claimed,
like
even
Area
seeing
51,
one.
do you
Okay,
think
bro,
the
people-
government knows of aliens?
Yes.
Yes.
They came out with
The
it.
government has
They haven't come with
confirmed that-
They haven't come out with aliens.
the government has confirmed that they have space, like they have material that is not of this world. The
But there's
Pentagon.
no
Element
confirmed.
115, right?
yeah, like I
Well,
mean,
maybe
element,
that's just what they think.
But no,
Wait,
there's
what
more.
did you just say?
Element 115.
Oh.
Because
Are you thinking of Call of Duty? Black Ops? Yeah.
hold up, well, I'm about to go Joe Rogan right now.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna like
We
bring
gotta
up
pull
Jormy
up-
Corbell or whatever his name
You got to
is.
pull up the Commander David Fravor,
What?
his sighting.
What?
I don't know, but
There's a sighting.
like having
bro,
said, there's
it's
no
Tic Tac.
confirmed,
Well,
there's
no,
no
no,
confirmed
okay.
cases of aliens though, and I don't think that the government could hide aliens from us. It's
I don't
Bro,
know.
have
They
you
could
ever,
do.
like-
They've hit a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
like,
stuff
there-
from
like
us.
there's so many
times-
people. Like, don't you think?
Bro, I
don't
mean,
know.
there have
I
been
don't think
times when
people
I've just
can
looked
keep
in the
it
sky
that.
and I've just seen like a green and red dot just like there, and I'm like, is that shit moving? Yes or no? And sometimes it feels like it's just sitting there.
That's
Is that the
I
International
definitely don't
Space
claim
Station?
to have seen an
Yeah, I don't
alien
know.
at all, or any like.
neither do I. But
But-
you never know if
I'm
you
not
have
even,
or
I'm
not.
not even bullshitting.
Maybe
it was-
just you have seen an alien and you have no clue.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck no. Bro, I kid you not, bro. The other day, I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, I was driving somewhere and I swear just like the shades of the sky just changed. I was like, what the fuck? And
Was
I
it
don't
sunny?
know-
Was the sun out?
Yeah, and it was like, it went from like really
That could
light
happen.
to like dark like that. Like the shade just really
So you
changed.
think like a giant alien megaship
No,
was just
no,
flocking
no.
out?
A
that's
the
not
UFO,
shit.
bro?
Nah.
It's not aliens,
But like,
But
bro, they've got to be in another galaxy. It's like the same thing with Bigfoot.
Bigfoot was a real animal.
How
Like,
do you know?
what?
Because there's like evidence. Like you can tell dinosaurs were real.
Okay,
Like the same thing.
they have bones.
like, there was a-
they have bones.
There was a 8 to 10 foot. Like
Have you seen a Bigfoot bone?
I haven't personally, but there's people who have.
How do you know?
Where is this
Who
Bigfoot
said that?
bone at?
Confirmed.
Only thing I've
Have you
heard-
ever seen a Bigfoot skeleton?
All I've
No,
heard,
but people
Exactly.
have.
All I've heard, I believe in
No,
it.
no,
I've
no.
never
Well,
seen a
not
dinosaur
you,
skeleton.
but I
all
mean,
I've
like,
heard
have
are
we?
all I've heard of are footprints, and
There's bones. There's fossils.
Bro,
footprints.
Bigfoot's not real.
And
It's
yes,
a
yes,
legend.
He was.
Yes,
real.
it is.
legend.
But
Not now.
I've heard of footprints and hairs that don't come back to anything.
What?
Yeah, bro.
mean-
there's actually things of like hair that don't come back to any like anything of the ape family. Like they know it comes from an ape, but it doesn't come back to anything in the ape family.
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds pretty Bigfoot to me.
Technology's
That's
perfect.
That's not enough evidence, right there.
Are you
But
saying
I
it's
do
like
agree.
prehistoric? It's like a megalodon type situation.
Bro, I don't know. all
That's
that,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Like
But-
Bigfoot was real, but I don't think they're currently walking the earth.
Was
Well, surely
Bigfoot
not.
one? I don't
That's
know.
a great question.
Was
No,
it
I mean,
one?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
nah,
no,
nah,
when
there's no
people
way.
when
Nah,
people
just an
talk about
anomaly.
megalodon, like was there
When I
just
heard
one?
megalodon, I
no,
think that's
actually,
a
Brandon,
shark.
I'll answer that question for you. No,
Damn.
because look,
There's multiple
Yeah, because
Bigfoot
look,
out there.
there has to be.
Yes.
There can't just be one because in order for Bigfoot to be real, unless it was some kind of like mutation, there had to have been an evolutionary.
I get what you're getting at.
Okay.
Darwinism.
All right. Give me a slap. Give me a slap. Give me a slap. But yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. There has to be a force to push some kind of animal to become Bigfoot, and it can't just be like it has to occur through.
They think it was a cross between oh my gosh, I can't remember now, but I'll send it to you when I get it.
But it's not like its own species because
it would have to have
occurred
something
through natural selection, and it couldn't just like luckily like two members of some species.
They have a name.
Yeah,
they have a name. They have their own species.
Yeah.
Gigantopithecus.
You know it?
I shit you not, bro.
Yeah.
Gigantopithecus.
Why do you know that?
No, he's not lying.
But why do you know that?
Joe Rogan.
Of course he knows.
It's like how y'all probably don't know much about deers, but a sika deer. Do you know what a sika deer is? Or have you heard of a sika deer?
I've never heard of it.
It's a cross. Don't quote me on this 100%, but from what I remember, it's a cross between a white-tailed deer and a black-tailed deer.
Okay.
And they're like the rarest deer out there. Like they say, you know how the people say deer are really smart? Mm-hmm. Like this deer, like it's so hard. Like very rare if you'll see it. Very rare to see this kind of deer. Cause like they're so smart.
Well, I don't think that's why. I think it's probably just white-tailed and black-tailed deer don't reproduce often.
They don't, but they have. Yeah. They don't. But like, think about how like now the regions have changed. Like, have you seen a white-tailed deer before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ever seen a black-tailed deer?
No.
I didn't.
Have you ever seen a mule deer?
No.
No, because they're out in the Midwest. Yeah.
What's the point of this conversation?
I don't know. So the thing is, actually, black-tailed deer used to be native to Maryland. Did I say that right? Maryland.
No, now you said it wrong.
Maryland.
Fuck it, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
But like, basically, they were native there, and like, white-tailed deer and black-tailed deer, you know, babies
did the dirty.
Did the dirty.
Yeah, and
got busy.
Yeah, got busy.
You got that treatment.
Yeah.
So it's like a human and a monkey.
What?
All right. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that two apes did the dirty, and yeah, we got Bigfoot.
What two apes were they?
What?
What two apes?
Bro, I'll find it for you.
The Giganto something.
Gigantopithecus.
Gigantopithecus. Two of them together.
But yeah, I think Bigfoot is real. I don't think aliens are real.
Wait, what do you mean you don't think they're real?
I don't think they're real.
Like you don't think they exist?
Nah.
Like you don't think life forms outside of Earth exist?
Bro, that's too deep. I'd have to see it.
No, you don't.
If you
can just hypothesize.
Outside of like a simple understanding of the universe.
No, look. Stop laughing. The universe is infinite.
The Earth is flat.
Okay. Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
yes.
You.
The Earth is flat. You can't change my mind.
What?
Yes,
you don't think that.
I can change your mind.
You don't think that.
Yes,
have you ever been on a plane?
When I was like 7.
You don't think that.
Yes, I do. Bro. I don't even want to have this conversation.
Yeah, neither do I. Because I don't even know how to prove you wrong. It's just like common knowledge.
How do you know? You been to space?
I've seen the curvature of the Earth multiple times.
How?
Been on airplanes in tall mountains.
Yep. And
you can see.
Bro, I just look straight and I see that bitch.
How come?
There.
Hey,
like that makes no sense. Where's the edge?
How come?
Why is no one following?
Bro, you just keep going.
Edge? What do you mean?
How does that make it flat?
Bro, you just keep going till you fucking fall off, bro.
No one's ever fallen off.
No one's dumb enough to go that far.
Oh my god! Like I know this is a joke, but like honestly, yeah. Like you haven't seen video footage of people in space and looking down at Earth.
Bro, I don't know if those motherfuckers are real. That shit can be fake as far as.
All right, Q, I got you, bro. I'll go to space and I'll.
Bro, I'd have to go with you.
And I'll take you.
I'd have to go with you.
All right, I'll take you.
No, the fuck you won't. I'm not going up there.
You're so
shit is dead. Bro, but the Earth is flat, though.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Q, you're right.
I know.
I think he's right.
I agree.
I agree.
All right, what's
the
next?
Earth is flat.
What's next?
It's not next.
That's the most important question.
Bro, there's this conversation I want to get into.
Okay.
I'm not going to throw no names out there. Someone was like, I listened to a couple of podcasts and like they were kind of boring. Okay. So I want to throw a juicy ass topic out there. Pause. But it's this thing about people and friendships where, have you ever heard like, oh, if we don't fuck with them, you don't fuck with them, and if you do, you're cut.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts
like
on
gang
that?
That's
mentality?
ridiculous, bro. That is a gang mentality, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never thought of it that way. It kind of is. No, I think that's ridiculous.
But like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
right?
yeah, 1,000%.
Like that shit is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had that happen. I'm like, that's been like that was like my childhood best friend. Like y'all might not like him, but I grew with that kid in elementary school.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. I mean, you just because you're friends with someone doesn't mean like you're like let's say you're friends with someone who I don't like. You're not just like them, so that doesn't mean I can't be your friend.
But I don't know
Just
why
because
people
you
would
do.
have to think that way.
I mean, what it is the capabilities of someone being able to do what they did to them to you, knowing that they did that thing to your friend.
Yeah.
So the possibilities of them doing that to you are possible. I don't mean to use the
like
same
leaving
word.
you,
Yeah, of course.
shit, yeah.
Which I mean, I think is ridiculous because I think every single person is different and everyone is going to have a different reaction depending on who it is. Like you could be best friends with someone who I personally hate because him and I's personality do not match up together. The dynamic of him and I just do not go well, or something has happened in the past that I've understood that maybe I did something, maybe I didn't do anything, but he just doesn't like me.
But it's crazy how so childish it is and how easily something like that can stir the pot.
Yeah, but
and, like,
we're
it can cause like
yeah.
we're 18. Like
I was gonna say we're young, bro.
But-
we don't learn that shit until we're older.
no, like I feel like at a certain point in high school, now that we're seniors, that beef shit should be gone.
We
It's
into
like,
it till
why
you die,
do you-
real street.
Why do you want to leave high school with saying like, yeah, I hated them or
I
I
feel like-
despise them? Like, why would you want to?
At your funeral.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it,
Like, what does it matter? You know,
And what good
like,
does that do
it
for
comes
you?
out of boredom. I feel like,
Hatred.
like kind of, not necessarily boredom,
Or
but like
beef.
you just don't have anything else to like care about necessarily.
Yeah.
So
You're
like,
giving yourself a reason to be angry.
yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea. Or
And,
that's not a good
like-
idea.
like I know
But,
what
like,
you
I
like.
feel like that's what a lot of it comes from.
I get what you mean by like leaving high school saying like, oh, I hated them, because a lot of people don't even keep in contact with their friends who are
Hate
like,
is
in
a
high
very
school.
strong word too. I could probably
Yeah.
only say there's one person I actually hate. I'm not throwing no names
Who
out
was
there.
it?
Don't
say no.
stop.
No, I'm
It's
playing.
very
I'm
strong.
playing.
But like, hate is a very strong word.
Yeah, bro.
I don't hate anyone.
I don't
bro.
hate
Like
anyone.
exactly.
Yeah.
When you
I
think
don't
about
hate
like
a
who
single
do you
person.
hate?
Yeah, nothing
No,
to say.
right?
I mean,
Yeah,
like
there's
in
a-
the moment you might hate someone,
And
but,
you
like,
really have to know someone to hate them too. It's not
True.
like, oh, I hate this artist or celebrity.
Yeah.
like you don't know 'em.
I mean, I've had some bad experience, but I just like I don't have hatred towards them. I don't have hatred towards anyone. I honestly think I'm so sympathetic and empathetic to people, which I wish I wasn't.
Good.
I mean, it is a
I mean,
good
it's
thing.
good,
It is a
yeah.
good thing, but I'm almost too
I've been
sympathetic
changing
to it.
about that. I'm not anymore. Not as much
Really?
as I used to be.
I like how much I am though. I mean, I love not being or having hatred towards anyone, to be honest.
People start to take advantage of you, bro.
Yeah, but then you have to allow them to do that.
The fuck? No.
No, I'm saying like you have to allow them to do that for them to do that in the first place. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you don't have to be that way.
Of course not.
I mean, I kind of just stopped being that way closer to the summer. I mean, the summer just started, but I just stopped giving a fuck about people.
Yeah, but do you go ahead? I got you.
I was just gonna say same here, but I'm been in like the opposite direction. I mean, I've stopped caring about what other people think, so I do more of an effort in a way of like I really don't care. I'm just gonna
Remember
be
when
me.
we talked about that and you were like, bro, there's no way. Remember how I was like, stop giving a fuck about what other people think? And there's like, bro, you definitely care what people think. I'm like, no, because if you care what other people think, you truly don't live your life. You're not you if you care what other people think.
I disagree because it's a part of some people's personalities.
Then I feel like that you're not yourself. if you care what other people think, you're not truly yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, you should care what other people think, but you shouldn't let it drive who you are as a person.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a
sure.
middle
Like,
ground.
If you're going to a job interview, like, you're not gonna go in there with like baggy street clothes, like.
Yeah, and like some people are like genuinely trying to help you. Like that's might be how some people better themselves is by like listening to what people have to say about
Therapist shit that we were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like everyone. It's not like just some random people, like or people who are judging you based on like who don't know you. But you can't go in with a mentality that I don't care what anyone says. If some people are trying to help you,
I'm just saying, like, people our age, like, why should I care what someone our age thinks of me?
It's so easy to care though. When you really think about it, it is. I mean, you post something, you say something, you can easily end up in a group chat, bro. You can so easily end up in a conversation with another person.
I feel like if they're not willing to say it to my face, it's not worth my time. And it's not worth me caring about.
I agree.
It's not.
It's not.
It's said behind closed doors. If it's said behind closed doors, it wasn't meant for me to be heard. It wasn't meant for me to be heard, like, hear it at all.
Okay. And I can get behind that mentality. I'm just different. And if someone says something behind closed doors, I'm not going to have hatred towards them. I mean, and I don't necessarily think that automatically makes a person fake either. It's just spreading shit about other people that in a slandering kind of way, as a way of getting another person to hate someone. Because we throw around the word fake so easily just because we talk about another person behind their back. That makes us fake. I don't think that truly makes us fake unless it's putting on a facade in front of them as a way of, pretending that you like them when you truly don't.
Honestly, if you're not going to say it to my face, it is fake. And just don't say shit about me if you won't say it to my face. Honestly, if I have something to say to you, or if I will say it to you, I don't care.
Okay.
That's just meant to be.
And I can get behind that.
I mean, there's no point. Because I feel like it just makes it worse if you talk shit behind someone's back.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a difference between shit talking and discussing where a person is going wrong. Because I can say, say you start getting into drugs, right? I can hang out with Hunter and we can bring up you, right? And we say, you see how Q's been hanging out with blank and he's kind of been getting strongly into this. And I mean, we could either be the way of like, oh, we could start attacking you behind your back. And in that way, I think that's fake.
Yeah. Okay.
But if we're saying this as a way of, dude, I mean, this guy clearly has a problem. We should try to do something.
Okay. Yeah.
Then that's different because everyone just considers this talking behind people's back stuff's fake. I don't think it is. And I'm more of a understanding. I'm trying to be at least understanding kind of guy of why people are doing the stuff that they're doing. But at the same time, you don't have to care, but take consideration for what other people are doing. At least, I mean, that's what I think. But you are allowed to have differing opinions.
Yeah. I just think face-to-face contact, saying things is just the best. I mean, it's never going to be that way. No one's going to openly. Like, I got attacked. Someone sent someone my phone. I'm not saying names, but someone gave someone my phone number. I let them know if I'm like, listen, I don't fuck with this person, this and that. They gave me my phone number, and they texted me, putting me on blast. I saw him in person, didn't say a word to me. So I was like, it wasn't even worth my time. Yeah. It wasn't.
And I like how you're dealing with the situation. It's just, and I don't think you're putting on like a facade, but I'm different from you because you take this situation and you're acting like hard about it. Like that's what I'm noticing. I'm more of an understanding of why they're doing it.
I've just come to the realization, bro. You know the group we in, bro. I'm used to the Dickie and this and that, bro. It's been 4 long years of it. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It just gets to a point where you really don't care anymore. It really just gets to that point.
Yeah. It depends. Problem is, for me, it depends on who's saying it. If I actually care about who you are and I value what you're saying to me and I don't think that you're judging me and you're actually trying to help me out, I'm going to listen to you.
I can get behind that.
But if you're speaking from a point of you're doing something wrong, you're being an idiot and you're making it obvious that you're trying to help me, but you're doing it in a dick way, I'm not gonna want to listen to you. You have to be calm, cool, collected when you're trying to talk to someone. And I mean, even you said talk individually one-on-one with somebody. I mean, I just had a discussion with someone on a Snapchat. I got in a Snapchat debate with someone, and it was about something. And I said, hop on the podcast. We can have a conversation about this. And hopefully I'll have that conversation pretty soon. And it's fun because, like, I'm glad that I don't care if I get killed in a debate on a podcast, bro. Because that is entertaining.
It's fun.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think that would be enjoyable to watch. Like, looking back on it, I said, damn, I could really have said something at that moment that might have got them.
Yeah.
True.
But at the same time, I don't know about you guys. Do you guys go into debates to win?
No. I mean,
The point of a debate is to win.
Depends.
But
Depends.
like, what about you
I
guys?
don't debate in general.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, for me, like, that's just how I am as a person, I feel like.
yeah.
Like, I don't really care what other people think in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you. I kind of, maybe not, I don't debate to win, but definitely to make the other person understand my point of view.
Yes, and that's
Like-
where I'm at.
I would say when you talk about caring, that's like that middle school, coming into high school, 9th grade type shit.
What do you mean?
Like once you find yourself, like in like the transfer from like middle school is 3 years, so I would say 6th and 7th grade you're testing the waters. 8th grade you're chilling, I guess, a little bit. 9th grade you meet a whole like new select of people.
Mm-hmm.
You change, like you do things as other people do them, and then 10th grade might still be the same. But once you're at 11th and 12th grade, you really find yourself. I think.
Okay.
Like
I
that,
agree.
Yeah.
Like I think, honestly, I still don't even think I've truly 100% found myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm at a higher place than I was 4 years ago.
I think
Or 3
we
years
all.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
all are.
I think we'll all also find ourselves like in the next 4 years when we're all like living on our own, because like we are kind of, you know,
Tied down to our parents'
Yeah.
houses. Yeah.
but yeah, we've all definitely grown, and like we've seen that. Like I remember in 9th grade, like I used to think back to stuff that I did in 6th grade and be like, wow, that was so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I look back to stuff I did in 9th grade and I'm like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
that was so stupid. Like
Yeah. I mean, y'all can call me.
even
my bad.
even last year or like 10th grade, like I've grown a lot. Just like every year I just grow more and more, like exponentially.
I think that just happens naturally with everyone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, what? Dang, now I think about it. Honestly, yeah, I could say there's things that I did freshman year that I definitely don't do anymore.
Yeah, we've all changed a lot.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I journal. I'm saying that at a sure pride of myself, bro. I journal, right?
Like,
And-
right? You right?
Yeah.
I used to. I
All
stopped.
right, I journal.
Yeah. Well, and I'll self-evaluate. I'll read back on something that bothered me a day ago, a week ago, 5 hours ago, and I'll say, why were you worrying about that so much? Why did you do that? And then you're just like, well, I mean, it was a different time of the day. I mean, you have to put in so many variables about what is going on in your life at that exact time. What happened? Did you eat? Did you drink water? Like, there's so much just shit that goes into what you're feeling at a certain time, why you say things at certain times. And bro, I love doing that stuff, looking back on what was bothering me at certain times. And I could either think that I could either be completely over it, or I can just be like, how did that make me a better person?
Yeah. I kind of try to think like if I'm like dealing with something hard, I kind of try to think in the future like, oh, this will be all right
Yeah.
in like this much time. Like I know it's like not good. Like people say like don't live in the past, don't live in the like future, but like I don't know, I feel like thinking in the future is kind of
It's important, but you gotta live now, bro.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah. It's I think it's important. Like
Yeah.
You have to set yourself
like
up.
not to get caught up on stuff.
Yeah.
In
There's no
like,
rush. There's
yeah,
no
not to get
rush.
caught up on stuff in the present that'll like make you miss out on everything else. Like it kind of goes along with like just enjoying the present. Like, if you have something that's bothering you, just know, like, I kind of try to think, like, this will be resolved whenever. And I should stop worrying about it so much. Like,
I've been at that point where it's like, live every day like it's your last. Especially, like, while this COVID shit is going on.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's fucked up and as sad as to say, we could die tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I don't want to die tomorrow, but shit, you gotta live every day like it's
That's
your
something
last.
that I definitely wish I wish I lived every day to the fullest. Like, sometimes I just do
Chilling.
when I want. I just
Yeah,
be chilling. Like,
I'll
I do
definitely
whatever.
say I don't like live up to that.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
I'll
I'm
definitely
not
come
like
to admit that.
I'm not as productive as I
definitely-
wish I would, and now I'm like starting to be more productive. Like,
Yeah, same. Yeah,
For me, it's the opposite. I feel like I'm like overproductive in a sense. Like,
yeah bro.
I
Almost to
know
the
that
point-
about you.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
are overproductive. Like,
'Cause, like,
you
the last year
can take some time
especially-
to chill. Because for the next
don't
6
think you've
months,
had as
you're
fun
not
as this
gonna.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna be
Yeah.
living the Marines life. So,
Yeah.
but for me, I think during COVID, I spent way too much time just playing video games.
And not
Yes.
bettering yourself.
Yes,
Yes.
and not
I've
like
seen,
and, like,
I've
not-
seen both sides.
yeah,
Same.
Like the far ends.
So, like, luckily today, like, if I don't do something productive, it seems like a wasted day. Like, I need to at least
But it
like
doesn't
hit the
have to feel that
gym.
way. It doesn't have to feel that way.
Sometimes no, like, if I've been working hard like for a good week or two straight, I'm like, I can take this day to just chill and like not do anything. But like other times, like if it's 2 days in a row, or if it's like nice outside and I'm not doing anything, I'm just like, I waste the day. I'm like, dang, I need to get my stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes there's nothing wrong with just chilling, bro.
I have a question for you. Okay.
Mhm.
Would y'all rather live happy and immoral or moral and unhappy?
I think happiness is everything.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I think
happiness
happiness is everything.
I feel like happiness is like the point of life. At
I
the
agree.
end of the day, once you're at the
yeah,
end,
I would have to say the same.
like you might, in the moment, you might sacrifice happiness for like a goal or something. But
Yeah.
at the end of your life, like looking back,
And I think it's just, I don't know whether it's just me, but I feel much, I don't know if I sound weird while I say this, but I think that I feel much more happy being a little less moral than I feel like I should be, if that makes any sense. Because, and that's why I'm not as, that's not why I'm a Christian, or that's why I'm not a Christian. That's why I'm not religious, is because I just kind of live my life, bro, and I enjoy it.
I never think about religion like that because I just be.
And it's,
I mean,
and they kind of guide your morals.
I feel like religion is definitely embedded within some families. Like, I think
Yeah.
I'm not the most religious guy, but I definitely believe there's someone and there's something out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely like, I'm Christian and I stand by that. And I'm not gonna force that upon my kids, but I feel like the generation before us felt like they had their kids believe in something, and whatever they believed in, they had to push their kids to believe in that. And I feel like that's where I fell, but I'm not gonna force my kids to.
And I can get behind that. I'm glad my mom didn't never forced a religion on me. She was just, you
that's
believe
kind
what
of
you
like
believe in.
my mom's mom forced religion on my mom, and then she didn't
Force it on you.
force it on me, which is good. Like, that is kind of how it should be. Everyone should be.
yeah, I
like,
agree. You should choose.
Yeah.
And it's like when people, and I mean the immoral stuff, and I'm not trying to self-snitch, right?
Yeah.
But like the reselling game, realistically, is that moral? Is that immoral? It's pretty immoral, but at the end of the day, you're making a lot of money. But at the same time, people are willing to put up that money because of them being stupid, realistically.
People will kill for shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So-
like, look, like, as immoral as it seems, like, if you just live your life to be happy, like, let's say you don't do that because you think it's morally wrong.
Yeah.
How much happier will that make you?
Yeah.
Will it make you happier than if you would have just bumped up the price on some shoes and sold them?
I feel like I've heard like you to have this conversation about reselling. Yeah. I'm with the point where like you made that decision to buy that, so unless it's a necessity,
yes,
like food, water, shelter, clothing,
and that's where it's different. Exactly.
Like,
yes.
If it's shoes, you could say it's immoral, but on the other end of the line, someone made that decision to buy it.
Yeah.
So,
and in this case, like we think of like being happy having to do with money, but like to be honest, I think happiness is being happy is basically like the definition of success. Like to me, I think
I can get behind that.
Like happiness in life, like success doesn't have to do with money to me. If I if I do the job that I want and I have no regrets throughout my whole life, I'm successful. It doesn't matter if I'm super rich 100%. Or not.
I mean, we're all gonna have regrets at some point.
Yeah. But like limited. So like obviously none. But like if I were to limit it, like that's what success is to me.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't mean that in a way of reselling brings me happiness.
Yeah. I know. It was like a good example.
Yeah, it was just as a way of saying I can do this. And I'm not saying it makes me happy, but it's like something that I enjoy doing that other people would see as immoral and possibly is immoral. Or I kind of enjoy doing it. It's fun. It makes me happy. It's an easy way to make money. And I could be taking advantage of another person, but you're an idiot. Like if you decide to do that. So I don't really feel
But
bad.
at the same time, no one's going to sell it again for resale, sir. They're not an idiot. It's just the way life goes.
Yes.
They're not an idiot.
No, yeah, and I guess it's a bad thing. I guess I shouldn't call someone an idiot, but
what you said about, honestly, I won't never forget it. Because you know how people always say money can't buy happiness. Even Drake said it.
Yeah.
But I saw a tweet like a couple years ago. Tiger was like, don't let anyone ever tell you money couldn't buy happiness. And this is like when he had a breakout year and he got like a top running back deal like ever. And he was like, don't let anyone ever tell you money can't buy happiness. It was like, I don't know. It was a lot of bread. But I mean, I think he's right. I mean, with money, you can do anything. You could kill yourself with money. You can kill yourself with money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
You can kill yourself with money.
Money can't buy happiness, but money will make you happy.
I think.
If that makes sense. Like, it's not what.
I've had this conversation so much.
Yeah. I feel you. Like, we don't have to dig too deep.
Nah,
yeah,
you're good.
I think what people mean when they say money can't buy happiness is money can't buy the joys of life. Like, like family or like doing stuff that you enjoy or just like, I don't know, like being happy.
The family one,
it's like
definitely stands out.
Yeah, exactly.
My perspective is just money can buy pleasure. That's the way I look at it.
Pleasure, not
I feel
happiness.
like that's the perfect
or like
term.
That's
not
a good word.
joy, but pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure is something that only lasts like for the time being, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like,
My pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
That's that Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A boy.
Of course, man. We got the Chipotle boy,
Oh yeah.
Chick-fil-A boy,
I'm repping
B-dubs. Yes, sir.
I'm
Solo boy.
Text
You're a Roadhouse boy.
Text Roadhouse.
Don't want to talk about that.
All good, man. We don't have to.
Don't
We
wanna talk about
can stray away from that.
Is there any like places that you guys hear people hate working at a lot? I hear
there definitely
GameStop.
is. I feel
GameStop?
Oh
Yes,
my god!
I hear GameStop.
No, bro. Oh my gosh, no! I don't
Frederica
wanna-
Pizza House.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Really?
No.
Only me.
GameStop,
Well, actually,
bro. If you work at GameStop, you don't care about human beings. Like you just want to fight. Like
What?
Yes, bro. You want to fight if you work at GameStop, or you just want to lose your life. Bro, imagine telling someone, "Oh yeah, I can only give you $7 for the game." Like, bro, this shit came out a month ago.
But what are they gonna do?
Fight me, run me my
No,
one.
it's
no.
not up
What-
to them though. Really,
They're gonna get fired if they give you more money for.
Give me
whatever
my
it is.
money back or run me the one. Your life,
that's
your
not-
life, or that
GameStop has
your
shitty
life or that
policies though. It
$60
does.
out the
Like I
registry.
tried to return a game that was unopened, and I don't remember if I had the receipt or not. But basically, they said, "Go home, pop the seal, bring it back in a day, and then give it to us."
And you listen?
Bro, like What am I gonna? I was trying to return
Bro,
it.
it was probably.
I wouldn't know. I was like
Joe-
12. Yeah, it was some dude with
You gotta take advantage of it.
no, some dude with jean shorts that went down to his calf, and they were sagging.
Bro, the
GameStop.
people who work at GameStop were just like so Joe, bro. It's like, bro, you could have picked McDonald's, bro. Like, just don't work at GameStop.
You have to
hating
know a
them.
lot of stuff to work at GameStop,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, exactly. And they probably pay more than
Knowledgeable
They pay
job.
more than McDonald's.
How you know?
So
They have to.
Why? Why do
you
they have to?
Because
Exactly.
I guess you don't have
Why
to.
do they have
Nah,
to?
nah, you are
don't
right.
have to, but I
Q
feel
is
like
right.
it's
You know
a
what's crazy? is
No,
that
it's not harder,
It feels
Yeah,
like
you-
everywhere is hiring.
bro.
I know.
guarantee, bro.
Everywhere.
I guarantee you,
Summer
over
jobs,
over 100 people get pissed off at a GameStop establishment every day.
Over 1,000 people get
Definitely.
pissed off at a McDonald's, bro. You gotta think
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
McDonald's is like the
exactly.
biggest.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Come on,
Okay,
man.
well, don't show up to work with a shitty attitude. Like, bro, like when at Chick-fil-A, when y'all talking, what's up, man? How's your day? How's you going? Like, you don't talk to me like, what you want?
well, that's because
That's Burger
Chick-fil-A
King.
just conditions their workers to do so.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
We're brainwashed, bro.
I did talk about this one. Was it you? About the whole
like when I walk into a Popeyes, everyone in there just looks like they hate life. like, I don't know what it like. I guess they just tell you, okay, you have 2 thumbs, you can work here.
Remember the one girl after the chicken sandwich, the way she was like this?
Oh my,
they said-
yes.
They said y'all got Shirley out here working. Oh my goodness. Like
I wanna-
hunting and
yeah,
fishing. I
that's
feel
what
like
I
that's
wanna
just the
do.
wave.
Yeah, that's true. Personally, I don't like fishing because, well, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a marine biologist, but like I don't like to
Yeah.
like take fish out of the water and shit. Like,
Were you
What?
at Jimmy's house the other day?
No. Wait, yeah, I was. Yeah.
bro, like y'all are assholes.
frog?
Like,
I didn't-
I don't know.
yeah, I didn't do it.
No.
I didn't
Wait,
do it,
Jeremy's
bro. I was not.
Yeah.
You were there? Were you
You-
there for that?
I was there for
When
a
they
little bit.
No,
killed
I
the
think you
frog right
left.
in front of him.
We were playing
They-
football.
Bro, like, wait, like actually, like,
I'm
why?
talking-
No. I know.
David Akers booted a frog right in front of him. Tongue was out. Bull was dead.
I don't know.
They
Even
threw him
if-
down a drain.
My God.
even if I wasn't
I was
gonna,
about to cry.
even if I wasn't gonna be a biologist, I wouldn't find it funny just killing animals.
I didn't
Like,
think
I
it was
don't
funny.
either.
I was
think-
kind of
I find it weird that people.
was kinda
I find it
mad.
weird that people like
Honestly,
find it funny that like
when you like, it sounded like you were about to cry. I was about to laugh, but I didn't think it was funny though.
I wasn't about to cry. I was chilling, but I'm just, bro.
You know what's weird?
Okay, well, I'm a man. I don't cry, but
Bro, stop, bro. All right.
I know. That's weird.
Cry.
No. I'm not. I don't cry. I know.
Man.
I don't not cry because I'm a man, but like I just don't cry. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I cried. I cried like something has to be like super, like important to me. Like obviously, like if someone dies, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
But like I haven't experienced something like that in a while. But like if I lose something that was really special. So like, here, actually, I know what the last time I cried. Last time I cried was when Adventure Time ended.
How long ago was that?
That was like,
I was tearing up last night, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
bro. What?
yeah, that was like actually 2 summers ago. So
What, bro? I
Yeah,
was
2
crying. I
summers
was
ago.
probably crying yesterday.
I don't know. I can't.
I haven't cried in a while, but like, bro, like I'd be tearing up and stuff. I don't know. I guess you. It's hard
that was the last time I cried.
Adventure Time.
Adventure. I'm like, the fuck?
I've never
Bro,
seen
like,
Adventure
you can-
Time or the regular show.
Okay, well,
Bro,
anyone can relate. It's not just
I'm
about,
a picture in my head right now,
bro.
Because this man really built his Cartoon Network ish. Like now that
'Cause
he
that's
said
the
that, I
shit.
can't imagine what. No, bro. Adventure Time was ass. We'll talk about that another time.
I might have cried when my favorite show ended. No.
We can talk about Q. We can talk about it right now because
I'm all ears.
You-
I got nothing but time.
you think Adventure Time is ass.
I did not like it, bro. Regular, it would be Gumball, regular show, Adventure Time, or it would be Adventure Time.
So then how could it be
Gumball,
ass?
regular
I
show.
like Gumball.
I would just turn it off,
Like you can't say it's ass though.
bro. What was the plot of Adventure Time?
What was the plot?
Or like, what was it about, bro? Like, I just thought it was dumb.
It's
like,
just
you got.
We don't have
this-
to get.
this
We don't have to
dude
get into
walking
the plot,
around
bro.
with
No,
this-
it's the fact that it has a plot. Like,
Bro, but it's just,
regular
like,
show and
so
Gumball
dumb,
doesn't.
like,
And that's why
Bro,
I like.
you got a
regular-
little Game Boy running around, a
Okay,
dog,
bro.
a
Yeah,
yellow
never mind.
dog.
We're not talking about this
Wait,
right now because
like,
you clearly
a
do not.
dude-
You
Which one is the one where it's like making pancakes, making bacon?
That is Adventure Time.
That's Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
okay?
You got
Anyway,
this lemon head. Like, you got this. What is it? What's that princess name?
and why is that so
Fiona-
much
what's her
different?
name?
Then why is that so much different than regular show and Gumball?
I don't, bro. Like, they're just not as dumb. Like, well, no, Gumball's
cap.
dumb. Gumball's
Exactly.
dumb. But regular show was not dumb.
Regular show was kind of like for the mature children.
So you weren't mature. is what you were
I
saying.
was. I like regular show too. I like all of it, but anyway, the point is that was like a childhood show to me, and it was like something that is like sentimental to me. Like, I know you have something like that. Maybe it's not a cartoon.
Zoe 101.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Yeah, like
bring that
what
up.
if
like it.
like what if Zoe
wanna-
101 didn't get canceled and it had a real end?
They made a what's it called?
Aren't they making
Reboot.
a?
They
Yeah, I heard
They
they're
already did.
rebooting it.
Yeah, they did.
I want to get
The
some opinions. I want to hear a 1 through 4 ranking. Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, iCarly, Victorious.
Oh, that's
Okay.
you gotta let me think
Wait.
a little bit. but-
Damn.
wait, Zoe 101, iCarly.
Drake and Josh.
Victorious.
Yep.
Sheesh.
I gotta go
That's hard.
Let's go in a circle. Hunter.
Drake and Josh.
One.
Yes.
1.
Yes.
Whoa.
iCarly.
Whoa.
Zoe 101, Victorious.
Whoa.
But they're all good.
Yeah, they're all amazing.
I've got iCarly 1,
Wow.
I like it.
Drake and Josh 2,
This is interesting.
Victorious 3,
Wow.
Zoe 101 4.
Bro, Zoe 101 is 1 for me. Oh, man. Damn, I don't know. Like, 2 through 4 is just
This is a
so
tough one.
hard.
This is a tough
yeah.
one.
But 1 is like Zoe 101 hands down.
We throwing Sam and Cat in there.
Hell no.
I'm messing around.
But I don't, bro, 2 through 4 is so hard. Damn. I mean, I guess I'd probably say it would be Zoe 101, Victorious, iCarly, and then Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh 4.
I mean, bro, it's like I can't even rank 2 through 4. It's so hard.
All right.
All right.
The fact that it's close, like,
I'm
that's
going-
respect.
I'm going Drake and Josh,
Yeah.
Victorious,
Dang.
Zoe 101, iCarly.
iCarly last.
It sounds
wouldn't-
crazy, but
I wouldn't think anyone would buy iCarly last though. But iCarly was like,
I feel like
I
that's
don't
what we
know. I
all
feel like that
started on.
can't
I
be
feel like
less.
that's what we all started on.
well,
Yeah, same.
Drake
No,
and
that
Josh.
was
Drake
what
and
I
Josh
first
is
started on.
older.
But Drake, no, I feel like
But I
Drake
know
and
you're
Josh
that's
is
true.
right.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
kept
yeah.
airing Drake and Josh and Zoe 101. Like, well, they're probably airing it right now.
yeah,
but like,
probably.
like they kept airing it way after they got canceled. Way after
Who
they
got?
ended.
Okay. You
Drake and
can't-
Josh-
You can't be throwing that term out there, boss.
Oh yeah.
Canceled
that's-
is- You can't be slinging that word out there.
Nah, we're good. We've had this discussion before.
Yeah.
We can skip past it.
Yeah, there is something else I do want to talk about.
Nah, you're good.
Do y'all think marriage is gonna die out within our
That's a
generation?
very interesting question.
Like
That
people
is
just
an
aren't gonna get
interesting
married
question.
anymore. They actually say people aren't. They say people our
Probably.
age aren't gonna get married anymore.
Honestly, I could find myself not like getting married, and I feel like people like. Do you think divorce is more common in past generations, or it's getting more popular?
It's getting more popular.
Getting more popular.
So then
definitely.
it would totally marriage would totally start to die out.
Yeah, I
because
think it's dying out. I
because
think
people would
time, though.
start to think like, first of all, right now, like if you think like being with the same person for the rest of your life, that is kind of crazy to think. But like, not impossible.
For
like,
us.
not impossible.
Yeah,
like,
because we're 18.
what-
You got to think about
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Bro, but
Like, I'm
back
not saying I'm
then,
not gonna
like,
get married. I
Bro,
probably
but back
won't.
then people were getting married at 18. That was usual. Like that was just the normal.
Yeah.
It wasn't normal. Yeah.
was normal.
And some back then, your parents were like, "You're gonna marry this person." You didn't have a choice. Like that was just normal back then. Like if you like them or not.
Well, not in the U.S., but
Yeah, that was.
That was more like
in other countries.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, are you
But
talking about forced marriages?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy stuff.
yeah, that's not America. Is that America? I don't think so.
No, that's like England.
Yeah, well,
England, they do it?
Yeah.
a why? Yeah,
They did
I
that
feel like
I
it's
thought it was like the
that's
Middle
what they did with
East.
Diana.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
arranged marriages. Where
That's
did
it.
those?
Well, I
happen?
guess arranged
That's how with
forces.
Diana, bro.
Seriously?
Yeah, I know, like
didn't
Middle
wanna-
Eastern
Bro, he didn't want to
countries.
marry her, bro.
That's
For real?
crazy.
Their family made him
England.
marry her. He didn't want to marry her.
I need to be watching The Crown and stuff, man.
Bro.
These British shows, they seem interesting.
Bro, that's in your blood.
That
bro.
is in my blood. I should be watching it.
Yeah, man. But I think I've actually learned, and it kind of sat in my head, where marriage is a social and economical contract. Like, women don't marry down; they only marry up.
I mean, why would you? I wouldn't want to.
But-
Does that make me sound like a gold digger?
No. That's just like
Okay,
a
but at the end
normal
of the day,
human perspective.
Yeah.
who's
Like
gonna
you
do
just
the
want to
proposing?
improve everything.
Yeah,
Even
of
in
course.
age.
Who's gonna do the proposing though? You are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
So, I mean, yeah, like she has to say yes or no, and like women don't marry down.
I mean, if I get told no, bro, all right, see you later.
Yeah, I mean that's just life, but
Yeah.
I just don't. I personally think it's gonna die out. I mean, it sounds cool, like it just sounds like the way life goes, like the traditions.
Mhm.
But after hearing that, it's like, why would you get married? Because kind of you're just a check at the end of the day,
I mean,
or like,
Aren't there
stable for each
benefits to
other.
being married?
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
also like, I mean, my parents are divorced, so I have a different perspective.
Yeah.
But obviously, if like normal, and I have step like parents and stuff, like if you're happy with someone, there's no reason, and you want to spend the rest of your life with them, like there's no reason you shouldn't get married.
I agree.
You know?
I'm with that.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it'll die out. I think it'll slow down.
But I mean, that's also how people think before they get divorced. Like, I feel like in our generation, people would just start to think, like, I don't know if I'm going to get a divorce or not. So, and I don't want to be divorced. So I'm not going to marry or something like that.
Sign that prenup, man.
See,
Yeah,
but
for
yeah,
real.
that's where it becomes a social and economical contract. That's how you get your bread.
That boy Bezos failed big time.
Yeah, but then he made it back in like
Yeah.
a year, dude.
That's a kind of a flex.
I know. What a guy, dude.
What is she doing?
Elon
with her
over
life?
Bezos though.
I love so I got put on to some Elon slander.
There you
It's
go,
not
one.
it's not slander, but I got put on to some stuff that Elon Musk did that I love the guy, bro. And the reason why I like him so much is, I mean, I've had this conversation with Jake Bull actually, was he's basically a kid. He's a kid, but he's an adult and he's
Yeah.
successful, which is why I love him so much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I strive to be that.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a great
exactly.
goal.
But then it annoyed me when I heard that he was like, apparently he was abusive to his ex-girlfriends and stuff.
Ooh, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Physically,
I don't know
I
about
feel like
physically,
no, I
but
feel like it'd be
mentally.
mentally. It would definitely be mentally.
Like
bro.
apparently he was controlling over
I feel
his
like he would be
over
mentally
his
abusive.
ex-girlfriends.
Like, I could see
could
that. I could
understand
see
that.
that in him.
As well as when COVID when like there was the COVID outbreak when it first started, he refused to close his factories, and then he threatened to move to Nevada, I think it was, if the California didn't allow his companies to continue working. When the COVID outbreak first happened.
That's not a normal man right there.
That was,
nothing about him is normal.
that was a different breed. I don't understand
Pretty
how
sure he sold all of his houses.
he did. Yeah.
Like he's in the middle
So
of
where does he live?
Well,
Well, yeah.
I'm sure he has. Yeah. I mean, like rich people that got
Yeah.
houses all over.
I find it so interesting because he is the view of capitalism, right? You look at him and
Yes.
he is capitalism.
He's the view of the world. I feel.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
did talk about
Should
this. I don't
be.
remember what does he have. It's like a form of he has a condition.
He has
Asperger's.
Asperger's. Yeah,
Yeah. What is that again?
it's a mild form of autism.
Yeah.
So he has disabilities in communication with other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually kind of cool.
It is. I mean, you could. I don't want to say you could tell, but especially watching that Joe Rogan conversation with, and I know you watched that with Elon and Joe Rogan, you could tell he just looked like he was
Bro.
analyzing every goddamn word that
Bro,
Joe
when
Rogan
he-
was
when
saying.
He was like, oh, remember, we talked about it, right? When he asked him about like did you know about my company run business? He was like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I've never heard this. And he was about.
Oh,
to,
you're
like,
talking about the
cry.
Falcon
Yes.
rocket?
Yeah.
Or something.
He was like about to cry.
Yeah, we were talking about that on our
Yeah.
last podcast. Yeah,
Like-
bro.
I mean, that's like your baby.
Literally, yes.
Bigger.
I mean, that's probably his
Yeah.
biggest accomplishment, realistically.
Do you think Kanye West might have that too?
He is bipolar.
Yeah.
What's the
he's a little
difference?
different.
Bipolar is extreme mood swings. So you get moods where you have extreme, what's the word? You can like conquer the world. When people are in their manic phases, they have a lot of sex. I'm being like dead serious when I say this. And when you're in your manic phase, you really don't care about the outcomes of the stuff that you do. So every time that you see Kanye go on those Twitter rants, he's in a manic phase.
Really?
Yes. And then you have your, I don't want to say sloth phase, but you have your slowed down where you're like mentally just drained type of phase. Like beyond depressed, can't get up. I mean, obviously it's different for every single person, but it's the different moods. Yeah, that's what bipolar is.
Yeah, I know he was mentally abusive. There were videos or like pictures of him in a car with Kim K like crying and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And he's just like sitting there chilling. My favorite video of him where he's like, he does an interview with Kim Kardashian. He was like, "Did you hear that, guys?
Oh yeah.
We don't have a jacuzzi."
Yeah, bro, that was funny.
bro. That's funny, man.
Speaking of rappers, I've been watching the criminal psychology videos. Have you guys watched those at all?
What's that?
Oh, so there's this dude on YouTube. It's like JCS Criminal Psychology. And they've just been popping up on literally every single not every single person, but a lot of people's recommended feeds. And recently, the most popular one is what pretending to be crazy looks like. And it's the shooter from Parkland. And they have him, they have him, his interrogation.
That
I've
did
seen
come on my
I've-
recommended.
yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen that on my
yeah, of
recommended.
course.
Is that
I've
the
seen that.
2 hour long one? It's like
It's
2 hours
an hour long.
Yes.
But yes.
Is the thumbnail like
Him sitting there.
camera in the interview? Yeah, I've seen that.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
Are there like
This is like-
memes of
I've
it?
seen that. I've seen that.
Have there been memes of
I,
it? Is
bro,
he
that did pop up.
Yeah,
he
I've
like-
seen it on my
is he like
recommended.
in orange? Like is it?
Oh.
I don't
There's
know.
a
I've
girl.
seen memes.
There's
I've-
one with
I don't know.
Casey Anthony, and she's in orange. And Casey Anthony was a girl who killed her daughter. But it was all about how he and I'm getting to what I'm trying to say. It was all about how he was pretending to be crazy the entire time during his interrogation. And it's so interesting because they showed what actual insanity looks like. And there was a dude, and they compared what he did to the guy at the beginning of the video. The guy at the beginning of the video killed a person by picking them up on the side of the street, driving out, and just like killing them with something. And the guy got caught. And his interrogation, he did not once try to defend himself. He straight up told them, like, the God's honest truth. He said, "So what happened?" He said, "Well, I was trying to kill somebody." And so why'd you do it? He said, "Well, I just enjoy killing." Or I don't remember what it was.
That's insane.
Bro, that's how people are.
And he said, "Do you regret it?" He said, "Well, I regret getting caught as soon as I did." Yes, bro. The dude was insane, like literally insane, and he didn't try to once defend himself.
I'm gonna keep it being with you, bro. It's like, it's 12 a.m. right now. I'm not gonna watch that video when I go home.
It's an hour long.
I'm not watching that when I go home. I'm gonna watch that in the morning or.
I can't watch like crazy like
You
depressing
can't.
stuff.
Bro, I love
Like,
that shit, dude.
Really? I know,
Yes.
and I know some people do. Like, some people love watching, and that's why they're so popular. Like murder mysteries, and like you have like forensic files and stuff, and like just documentaries of like serial killers. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. It just bums me out.
I
Or
enjoy
like
watching that in school.
even,
with
like-
Hinkle's class.
like depressing movies like Bird Box. I don't like those.
Did you
either.
watch that?
Yeah.
You gotta like
Well-
Titanic though.
Never seen Titanic.
What?
That's a little different.
Bro, you're a movie guy. You've never seen
half
Titanic?
of- I've
Brandon,
seen half
you gotta
of
watch
Titanic.
it, bro.
I haven't seen all of
Brandon,
Titanic.
listen, you can't, Brandon. That's gotta
That's
be
a
in
big
there,
one.
bro. You gotta watch it, bro. Bro, remember how we were just talking about the whole like the marriage thing?
Yeah,
Bro, that's like a big deal in that.
really?
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna ruin it
so
for
you
you.
guys you've all seen Bird Box.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of it? Because I
That
don't
was-
like it for
that was
reasons
2 years
other
ago,
than
right?
it's like 2, maybe 3. I don't like it for
2
reasons
years
other
ago.
than just the fact that it's like kind of depressing. I think it's a stupid movie.
For me, well, first off, I'm kind of into like I'm not into depressing stuff at all, or like like stuff that would make you seem down. But I'm into like apocalyptic movies. I don't know why, but I just like disaster movies. Like when
I kind of like
shit goes wrong.
post-apocalypse.
I like that like
Quiet Place.
OBX and Stranger
Yeah.
Things type stuff.
Nah, see,
Yeah,
But
so
in
do I.
general,
I mean-
I'm a bad movie critic. I like everything. I feel like.
Yeah, that's like
I
me.
know.
Like, well, that's like me like with games and music. Like,
I'm a hater.
I can find something I like about everything.
yeah, that's. I
Appreciate
feel the
it.
same thing.
Thank you.
Like what I was saying with like the movie or the album rating thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could find something that I like about a lot of music, or like I'm not like super like critical of albums.
It just
I'm
depends.
different. I'm a critic, bro. I'm not saying I want everything to be perfect, but I always listen to something, and this is where I go wrong. I'm just like, where could they have done better? Because that's what I think of when I
Yeah.
do shit. So I
That's-
kind of compare that to other people, which
Yeah,
is a
that's not
bad
exactly
thing.
How like I kind of think the opposite. I'm kind of
Like I hate when
well, this is
people, for example, for something like you a Yachty fan, so you're used to the slander by now. But
Disrespect, man.
I mean, bro, at some point you just gotta realize like it's not all that good. It's like,
Bro,
it's
like,
it's like,
okay,
no,
look.
it's like, all right, no, all right,
First of all, no.
I'm using a different example. I'm using a different
All right,
example.
go ahead,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. No.
Like
no.
NBA Youngboy, like
Alright.
NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
Like people who really like him, it's like, bro, you can't tell me 38 Baby 2 was a good album.
Yeah. Oh well. First of all, that
never
album
listened
was
to it.
terrible. It was terrible.
Terrible.
But like, look.
Terrible.
So with Yachty, there's songs that I know aren't like that good, and not even just with Yachty, but like I know that there's songs that are like maybe the lyrics are not all that good, or like the flow is like, I don't know, just annoying, or like something like that. I don't know. But it like if it sounds good to me and I like it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I like this song. I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm just gonna say I like it. Like, and that's why I kind of rate albums based on how much I like it, which is like, I don't know.
That's
You could
how-
say that's how it always is, but some people it's different. Like some people are like overanalyze like actual like album critics or whatever. It's not really, for the most part, it's really not based on their personal opinion. Like the Needle Drop,
Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Fantano. Like
I think I have 2 Lil Yachty songs on my phone that don't have features in them. Only 2.
you have a lot of songs though, so
By
you
Lil
can't.
Yachty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
can't,
I think
like,
only
shit on
2.
him too much.
No, I mean, but
He
a lot
does
of
have
his
a
songs-
he does like the majority of his biggest songs have features in them. Yeah, that's true. But
all
you
of
can't
them
say.
do, bro.
But you can't say like, I don't know. That doesn't make him.
Bro, okay,
bad
but
artist. It's
you
just-
you can't be mad at someone for saying he is the most hit or miss artist out. He is.
Nah,
bro.
I get where you're coming from.
You're allowed to have that opinion. I just disagree.
I get where you're coming from. He's
What do you
not,
think? What do you
He's
think
not
you
the
think he's
most
a
hit or miss.
artist?
Hit
What do
or
you think-
hit or
What do you
miss.
think he is?
and even if he's the most hit or miss artist, that's better than being French Montana or NBA YoungBoy, where you're
I don't think NBA. Well,
NBA
NBA YoungBoy just releases so much music
so much
that
music
he is
to the point
going
where
to miss at
you
some
can't.
point.
Yeah, you can't. It's not a matter of hit or miss. It's a matter of miss. Or, I mean, to be honest, he doesn't have a whole lot of hits, so it's either miss or tolerable.
I wouldn't
to
say
me.
he doesn't have a whole lot of hits.
I like YoungBoy.
His music in the South is like really
No.
popular.
Yeah, I like him too, and I wasn't rocking with all the young boy slander. Like when everyone was
I
saying he
at
was
first.
he was terrible.
It was funny.
I thought it was funny.
It was like
Hilarious.
I'm not talking about like the young boy fans, like that's funny, but like people were just saying he was trash. Like he's not like why young boy, or like people are like, oh my god, my ears bleed when I listen to young boy. It's just like
That shit is funny.
it's really not that. It's not that bad.
Trying to think of who's like a
He has
really-
one of those voices that are
bad
like kind of
artist.
annoying. Like
who's like a really down bad artist.
Down, but a little like Lil Pump. Let's be honest.
Okay.
That'll do anything for some clout.
Lil TJ was down bad at one point.
He came into my mind too when you said down bad artist. I like Lil TJ, but I was
Yeah.
not impressed by his new album, and I said that to
I
you.
think who else? There have been some down bad artists.
I have a thought that I want to put in.
Go ahead.
Not down bad artist, but if you can think of one, stop me. But I want to talk about Future because I was talking about psychology, and Future intertwines with psychology a little bit, and I want to explain why. But I want to talk about Future's music really quick.
Tory Lanez.
How was he down bad?
Bro, if you had to dedicate a whole album about how you didn't shoot someone.
Okay, yeah. yeah. That's pretty down
And
bad.
the album was trash.
I didn't listen to it.
There's 2 good songs on there. But I'm trying to think of anyone else. There definitely was someone else who popped in my mind. I'll have to think about it. Oh. I don't want to say wrong because Liam has said it wrong so many times. And
The rich kid.
Yes.
The rich kid.
Bro, he's just down bad. Like,
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
Ever since the Uzi situation
Yeah, like,
where he
how
got
would you-
jumped in the
yeah.
Starbucks,
Oh yeah.
he's been down bad ever since that, man. How did he get a Kendrick Lamar feature?
I don't care. He can get a Kendrick Lamar feature all he wants. You know how I feel about Kendrick Lamar, and I don't even
He
wanna
paid
talk
him.
about that.
He paid it back.
He paid the price,
Yeah.
I paid the fine.
and now his pockets are hurting. I mean, I don't think a Kendrick Lamar feature should be that much.
No,
He's like the
but it is
biggest
though.
artist of our.
But it is though,
Yeah,
and he doesn't
bro.
really do
Kendrick a
features
lot.
like that.
No, not at all.
He's not that good.
Kendrick's pretty good.
Kendrick is pretty good, bro. You're
Kendrick
I
is
love
really
Kendrick
good
Lamar.
lyrically,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
but he's not like
He might not sound the best, but
yeah.
Can you fix that? The wire or whatever that is? I don't know what it is. I just kept hearing it. But
is it making a noise right now?
I think so. No, not anymore.
Okay.
It might be when it rubs up against something.
Chains bump is it?
Nah, you're good. But what I was saying was the problem that I have with Future is Future seems as if he only is out there weird on features, bro. Because I can tell you a lot of songs where he just does outlandish shit on features, on features, but he doesn't do that stuff on his actual music. Like, and I'm just gonna throw out 3 examples. Sup, mate.
I don't think I know that one.
Sup,
but-
mate. Got cake, mate. Got cheese, mate.
I don't know.
Got
that
You
what?
guys don't know that song?
I don't know.
None of that song. I don't know any
what?
of these songs. Like,
Name
know that
another one.
song.
Name another one.
D4L, where he does the bird noises in it.
Oh,
King's Dead. La-dee-da-dee-da.
okay, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
he just does like
yeah, that's
outla-
right. He
That ha-
or pardon me.
Yeah, pardon me. Wait,
No,
what does he
no,
do?
it's the whistle.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna. You know.
yes, bro.
Yes.
Yes, he just.
But
does
that was
something-
hard though.
That was hard.
But he wouldn't do that on his
no,
own
he wouldn't
song.
do that on his
Yeah.
own songs, and it annoys me, bro.
Everybody wanna be a
Superstar. Everyone.
No, okay.
Yes, bro. Exactly.
That is true. Oh my god, that song was fucking.
I was
terrible.
just listening to Future music. I was like, bro, can you actually do this on your own music, dude? And not just do it on features? Because if he actually did that on his own music, I would consider him more of a Young Thug type of guy.
Yeah.
Which they already are, in my opinion, the most comparable artists to each other. But if he just actually did outlandish stuff on his actual music, bro, I would love him. I mean, Young Thug, he held a 11-second skirt in one of his songs, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
I remember that.
who does that?
Yeah.
Skirt. Bro, that shit is so funny, dude. But other than Future, right? I was watching another one of those criminal psychology videos, and it was talking about. It was this guy. His name was Jeff. It was the Wrath of Jeff or something.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Or it was the Legend of Jeff. And this video was all about this dude that was being interrogated, right? And he was a heroin addict, and he got arrested for an armed robbery, right? But the thing was, everyone was rooting for this guy because he kept showing like little glimpses of humanity, right? And everyone considered him an anti-hero because he was a guy who just continued to make mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. But the little stuff that he did, like he'd thank the guy for getting him a Coke. Like just stupid little tiny things that just shows that this guy has like a little bit of humanity. And there's like a lot of anti-heroes in cinema. And have you seen Taxi Driver?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, so that's a good movie. The main character is an anti-hero. Bad Santa. you seen that?
I've heard of both of those
I'm not a
movies. I don't
movie
think I've
guy,
seen
Okay,
bro.
all right, fair enough.
Neither am I.
Well, just anti-hero in general is someone that you root for even though they're kind of a villain, but they're not a villain because they show glimpses of humanity. And that's what differentiates a anti-hero to a villain.
O.J. Simpson?
I mean, that's murder, bro.
He did not kill her.
All right, bro. We can have this discussion at another time.
yeah, let's not.
Yeah, okay. We can have this discussion at another time. But I consider Future an anti-hero, and I think that is why people love him so goddamn much. Because he is so evil when it comes to women. Like, he is the biggest misogynist on the face of the planet, but everyone just... he is, but everyone just loves him because he just shows little glimpses of humanity in his music.
Yeah.
He's cracking
That's
up.
true.
Bro, I was just thinking of all like the future things, like where he shouted out all his baby moms on Twitter
Yes.
for holding it down.
Yes.
Or the video of where the dude just wrote
Yes,
the
and he's
on the
just
ground.
standing there.
He's like
That video, bro. But what I'm saying is, I mean, he's released like songs like Xanax Damage, right? Like talking about how addicted he was to drugs, talking about Codeine Crazy. I mean, if you actually listen to Codeine Crazy,
Championship. Celebrate.
that is probably the saddest song I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it's not, but it's up there because he's just talking about how addicted he is to drugs and like how much it has affected him. And it just shows that he, and I'm not trying to be like a misogynist apologist. That was kind of cool the way I just said that. But it's like he just shows little bit of glimpses of humanity and that he's like an actual person. And I think that's what makes him a like so likable because he's just an asshole. Like he's such a dick. He's an awful human being when you like look at it from like the surface.
Tony Montana.
Tony Montana. But he just does this like little stuff that I don't want to say you feel bad for him, but you like root for him.
Yeah.
And I don't know,
feel you.
like, how do we root for such a misogynistic guy? Like, how, I mean, how, and I think it's that anti-hero perspective. And I don't know if that's a good comparison to make for Future, but that's how I'm feeling about him. And,
I don't know. I agree.
Maybe someone did him dirty. In
It
his
makes
life.
sense.
right? Doesn't it make sense?
Because
Pippen?
not like
Who?
Scottie
Scottie
Pippen,
Pippen?
yeah. I mean,
Just fucked your
bro,
bitch
With some Gucci
flip flops. Hey, bro, tell Steve Harvey I don't want her, bro. like, bro, come on.
I think the
man.
best, how you're saying Future is like when you look at the lyrics deep down and like they have a strong message.
Yes.
I think the best storyteller, not storyteller, but like the best message sender in my life is The Weeknd.
Really?
Yeah. Like when you listen to a lot of his old stuff on, I don't remember the name of the album, but where, oh damn, I'm trying to remember a couple of songs from it.
They have Trilogy. He has Starboy.
What's the one where it's the
After
one,
Hours.
the one with like the black and white where he had like the
House of Balloons.
is that what it's called?
Oh, which one is that? That's the one that The Hills is on, I think.
Yeah.
Beauty Behind the Madness.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
When you listen to a couple of songs,
Or Beyond
like,
the Madness.
when you listen to songs on that album,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, dude, this guy is fucking preaching.
Yeah.
Like my favorite song, like how you said depressing,
Mm-hmm.
Real Life. Have you ever heard that song?
Real life? No, I haven't.
Bro, when you listen to that song, it's deep.
Really?
Yes. It's very deep.
And I mean, Hunter and I agree that not every song has to be a message that's conveyed. But bro, I'm a big fan, at least was a big fan of 21 Pilots. Because
I think I know where you're going with it.
because they I thought you were about to make a face at me. That's what I was about. I thought you were trying to judge me for a second. But they make music and it's like very, yeah, you heard that.
Yeah.
It's like very depressing, but I really appreciate genuineness when people are making music. And that doesn't make an excuse that the music that you're making because it's genuine is automatically good, because I think there are a lot of people, and I think you can agree with this, there are a lot of people that make experimental music, and just because it's experimental that all of a sudden makes the music good,
Yeah.
which it doesn't, but I think that 21 Pilots has a very like connecting. I don't like the song House of Gold, and I'm just saying like one of their biggest songs. Bro, that song is deep as hell with the connection.
Would you say that about Tyler the Creator?
I haven't given him enough of a chance, so I couldn't say that.
A lot of people say they don't like his new sound. I like his new sound more than his old sound.
Really?
I feel like a lot of people either like the old sound or don't, or either
It's like
the new
if you
sound
like
or don't.
if you like
you
the
like
old,
one or the
yeah,
other.
you like one or the other with him. I'm a more newer. I like his new sound so much more.
I think. I mean, I wish I could say more about Tyler the Creator, but I was never the biggest fan of him. But one person that I think has had the biggest glow up in rap was 21 Savage.
Bro, I was sitting here thinking about him earlier. I'm not too crazy about him.
Really?
I'm not entirely.
I don't have
I'm not
nothing
too
against
crazy
him. I'm
about
just
him.
not.
I feel like every one of his projects kind of have like a few standout. They're
Songs,
all
yeah,
consistently have like a couple standout songs.
Yeah.
But like,
I feel like his best one is the one he did with Metro Boomin.
Which one?
The
Without Warning?
The one that Space Cadets on.
With Offset?
the one of the dog.
Oh, that's
wait, no, not the one of the
that's
dog.
the one
But
with Don't Come
it's
Out the
Metro
House.
Boomin.
Is that even?
Yeah,
that's
no,
not-
that's a
yeah,
Metro Boomin
Yeah,
album.
that's just a
That's
Metro
not
Boomin album.
Yeah, it's not a collab album. I
Bro, I love that
really
song.
don't like Savage Mode 2.
I wasn't the biggest fan of it either. I only like 2 of the songs on
I'm not
there.
a fan really of 21 Savage. Like, it's just nothing against him. I'm just not a fan.
I love I Am Is Greater Than I Was, though. Like that
is a good
one
album.
of my favorite
I
albums.
find
of
it
all
kinda
time.
weird. that, like-
actually, yeah, I did like that.
Like, have you ever seen like the 2016 XSL freshman cipher interview afterwards? Like after the cipher, it was like they all like did their own interview.
Yeah.
He kind of mentioned like he makes murder music. Yeah, murder music. And that's what it was. Like back then that's what it was. But then I feel like he was kind of pressured in a way to stray away from it. Like he was a part of that class and he was the only one making that type of music. And I feel like he was afraid to stick to his niche because it was gonna
It's gonna fall off.
yeah.
Who had the hardest verse on that cipher? I'm curious because I actually heard someone the other day say that Denzel Curry did, and I was like,
Denzel
what?
Curry's verse was hard.
No,
it was
like, he had the
hard.
best
It was
one.
great. And realistically, from a lyrical point of view, it was the best.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right,
But-
okay.
Best as in most enjoyable, no.
I think the most enjoyable was Uzi's.
I think it was 21.
21 was the funniest.
21,
Well,
21,
21's
21.
was
I said the bitch stole because we ran out.
But
Soda.
but 21, he's not a great freestyler, and you could tell. You know how at the end he was like, "I'm a bit of little, then I put up in a motherfucking Brinks truck."
Honestly, I think after that, the double XL ciphers just went downhill.
Easily.
They did, dude.
The X one was cool. I love that one so much.
Well, it was cool, but like,
I loved it.
Ugly God in that?
yeah, Ugly God was, and he had a good verse
Fell
too,
off.
but
Fell off.
he fell off on his terms.
I know.
He just stopped dropping music, which is pretty sad. And maybe he'll come back. Like, bro, it was only okay. Here's the thing. You know how if you're a big enough artist, you don't have to drop that frequently. Like Kendrick drops rarely. Same thing with kind of.
I wouldn't use Kendrick as an example for this.
No, yes you can,
I
bro.
would use Drake as an example for this.
Go on with what you're saying.
Drake drops like every year though.
Yeah.
With the exception of this year.
Drake, hear me out. This is true. Drake could drop the shittiest song and people would like it.
Of course.
I
It's
agree.
Drake. So could Travis Scott, though.
I wouldn't say
That's
that.
true.
I
That's true.
didn't like Durag Activity.
But anyway,
Do
look.
reg
Yeah,
activity.
Anyway,
Did you like it?
I don't know what that is.
You're fine. Don't waste your time listening.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed.
But Ugly
I like
God,
the cap,
the problem is Ugly God will get like I think if he drops an album, it'll get 50,000 first week sales.
Damn, that is bad, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's decent,
Bro, the way academics are making it seem, bro, when they're like, when
It's if you're a big
academics was
artist.
singing, he's like, projected to sell this a certain week, and you read the comments, it's just a bunch of people clowning. If you're selling anything under 100K in the first week, you're getting clowned.
No,
Yes,
not really.
yes.
No, you don't get clowned,
Bro,
because I read that stuff too.
Yeah, I'm
Look,
with Hunter on this
When
one.
the
actually.
Bro,
YB
look,
and Not Music
100,000
came out, wait, how many did he sell?
But that
his
was
first week?
way.
like
no, 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 no,
18K.
no.
Yeah.
Do you remember Smoke Perp? 5.
Remember Tyga?
Oh, that's what I'm
Tyga dropped
5,000.
like what? Tyga got like 3K. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It said Smoke Perp projected to sell 5K in the first week. Whenever they have anything like, if it's that bad, you gotta read the comments. 'Cause
That
they're
actually is
hilarious.
bad. But like, you can't say under 100. Like 80.
Okay,
That's
all
like
right,
that's like what. I don't want to say Gunna, but that might be what Gunna's pulling. Right under 100,000.
Oh well,
No, I think Gunna. Well, how much did Wanna sell?
I feel like it was
I think Wanna
not
Wanna
much
was
more
probably
than
around
Let me
120,000.
look it
Yeah, actually look this up because I want to know. If I had to guess, Wanna was probably around 140,000, 120 around.
But
there.
like, there are really notable artists who don't break 50. Like Lil Tecca.
I thought he was overrated. He's starting to bounce back.
Who, Lil Tecca?
Mm-hmm.
I always liked him. I was one of those people who,
I was a little
I was-
Tecca hater.
one of the few people who really liked Virgo World. I really fuck with that album, but like,
I do love the little Tecca jokes though. Those are funny, bro.
yeah, that is funny.
How many? Never mind. I was about to
Nah,
say.
nah,
Yeah,
it's a little
Oh, that
up,
was
you know.
bad too, right? His was low.
I don't know how much.
Yeah,
did
it
Wanna
was
sell?
low. Probably less than 30, I think.
How much did Wanna sell? No, he probably said
Virgo
around.
World?
Yeah, I think it was around 58K. I'm
I
not
don't
sure
think
though.
so. I think I remember it being low because
Rag activity.
I'm trying to think. Who else had like some
Activity.
really bad numbers? But yeah, Smoke Perk had bad numbers first week. YBN, I mean,
But, like,
did you
that's
hear
kind of-
about YBN and how they're falling apart.
Oh, they already did.
that's
No,
been
like they're
a
like
thing.
trying to get clout again. They're arguing now. They're just fighting. Like
For real?
yeah.
Well, I mean, Corday is just completely split up from that. He's with Naomi Osaka now.
Bro, he never has to make music again, bro.
Nope.
His chick makes more money than he does.
I got respect for her though. She said that she's not gonna participate in the I think it was French Open because of depression. I respect that. I do. I mean, I don't. You shouldn't feel forced. Like if you don't feel comfortable playing tennis, you shouldn't have to. All good. It's about to hit 3 hours. If we're gonna continue this, it's gonna have to be split into 2 podcasts. So,
I think we had a good talk.
I do too.
I like it.
did you want to finish it off here then?
I'm cool.
I mean, we can.
Y'all enjoyed it?
Yeah,
Y'all enjoy this?
it's
It was
great.
That was a long ass conversation.
We covered
though.
a lot.
Bro, it
Dude,
really
I
goes
checked.
by
I checked my
fast.
watch and it said 11:44, and then I was like, oh, it's probably been 30 minutes. I checked and it was 1 a.m.
We got 10 seconds left.
Good,
Can
got-
we do the outro?
Yes, sir.
Audiochumps. This has been episode 3. Love you guys. Be safe. Peace and love. Stay dangerous.
Amen. Peace.